I guess. I'll give this. There you go.
Okay.
Alright. Well, hello there. Um, this. Well, I'm going to speak to the players more than the audience because I am a boomer at heart, so I don't know how this works. But to my players, welcome to the one shot. Um, we have already had the session 0 where we got to know our characters, who you're going to be playing with, and even the setting. For those that need catching up, this is essentially a Adventurers League module that I have edited. The module's name is Bleeding Gate Pandemonium, um, which just shows that there's nothing that could go wrong in this adventure.
Of course.
So, so yeah, I would like to start things off by painting a scene for you guys. You are all an established party already. Since all of you came from your different backgrounds, and converged together at a famous accident at a at a village called Waterhaven, which was a seaport. It was a village seaport. The village is really a peaceful one until a certain explosion was heard in a tavern. Um, and because of this number one explosion that happened in the tavern, one thing led to another, and each and every one of you became close friends. Um, with regards to who you are in the party and how you were able to meet everyone else because of said explosion, you may introduce one another in terms of your character. And yeah, just say name, race, class, and any other flavor with regards to the character itself.
Also, can I add to introduce yourselves as people first? Also.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I am the
There's
DM.
there's none of that.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I like Michael went straight into like the whole DM thing, and I was like, oh, impressive.
And
But
it
yeah,
seems that Michael's reputation precedes him.
yeah. Oh my god.
I am the DM. I'm Michael. I am basically doing professional DMing, or at least starting to get into it, because I would like to raise funds for a loved one that's affected by COVID. Um, I have been DMing for around a year, playing D&D 5th edition for around 3 years. So yeah, that's as much as you should know about my background with regards to D&D.
Well, I'll add. If anyone wants to donate, I guess. I'll add my Kofi, because I mean Michael doesn't have a Kofi at the moment, so I'll add my Kofi, and you guys can donate to that. Everything will go to Michael. Don't worry, I'm not gonna like pocket anything. But yeah, just inform me if you will be, if in the message, if this is for Michael. But yeah, this is the Kofi. Where do I put it? Uh-oh.
If you could drop the link into the Discord, I can add that to my own stream as well.
Okay. But yeah, that's.
Put it on top of Rakesh, just like he's
On
a lot anyway.
No! How do I- Oh Lord. Oh, okay. Anyway, we should introduce ourselves one by one. Let's start with Malor. Sorry. I'll just fix the thing on my screen. So Malor, you can introduce yourself and your character.
Greetings, my name is Malor Glade. I am a VTuber who is also a Knight of Yore. I am going to be playing Zephyr, a Water Genasi barbarian who was once a sailor. But out of the situation that resulted in the party becoming acquainted with one another, she had to leave her ship. And so began her life of adventuring. And it certainly wasn't because of a terrible gacha addiction. She most certainly is not in any sort of debt and is not running away from any debtors.
Oh my goodness, this party's already a mess. I can tell. I did not know that fact about
Let the
Zephyr,
rest of us
actually.
defend ourselves. Jeez.
No, sorry. You don't get any say in this.
Oh god.
Okay.
I didn't say it was gonna be a good defense, but I want to try.
Okay. Oh, I did not spell the name correctly. All right. Sunshine, would you like to introduce your character?
Alright. Hi, I'm Sunshine. I'm a voice actor and sometimes a streamer. I'll be playing Misa. She's a variant human rogue. She's a swashbuckler. And fun fact, this is her first time outside of a boat in such a long time. So she's really
Oh, wow.
confused about all of the things that happen. And she just assumes that anything weird that happens is probably just a land culture thing. But yeah, she's really happy to be around everyone else at the moment.
Okay. Oh man, I'm so excited for Misa also. So yeah, it'll be Misa's first time out of the boat. We will see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yumi, would you like to introduce yourself next and your character?
Oh boy, would I? Okay then. I'm Yumi, and I'm a pre-debut VTuber. I don't stream yet, but I am trying to get there, slowly but surely. And I will be playing Twig, who is a high elf wild magic sorcerer. And he basically is a cursed boy that's been an orphan and lives in the wilderness and wanders from place to place. And until this moment, he had been pretty much alone, but due to certain incidences, he met these guys, and he wouldn't choose anybody else.
Okay. Thank you, Yumi. Now, second to the last, Kaz, please introduce yourself and your character. God.
Okay. I'm. I'm Kaz. You can find me on like Twitter. You can find me on.
Yeah, everyone's
Instagram.
socials are on the
Oh my god, you're right.
overlay. So yeah.
Oh my god, you're right. But
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm an illustrator. I've been doing D&D all this time, and I am Rakesh, the Loxodon cleric, a 8-foot, 7-foot, whatever, scraping the ceiling kind of monster of a kaiju of a cryptid kind of character who wanders the lands, trying to see what the deal is with why old medicine isn't being taken into account anymore, and perhaps learning something of medicine and of themselves on their journey. But for what reason they seek to change themselves from the old ways is a mystery to many. Maybe one that will be revealed as we go on.
I like how introspective your character is. And if people aren't aware of what a Loxodon is, it's essentially a giant elephant. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like an elephant man.
Bipedal elephant. It's a bipedal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Terrifying, honestly.
yeah,
You're
and
just
then
used to
he
it.
is our party cleric, so that's fun.
We're just so used to it at
That's
this point. We don't
amazing.
even question it. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Rakesh. We love
None
him.
shall escape the shadow of my healing.
We don't expect the Rakesh. We just love you.
Okay.
Okay, I will introduce myself, I guess. I am Wumi, and I'm a frog VTuber, and I don't know what else to say. This is I'm streaming. That's right. I play mostly rhythm games and like other things, I guess. And I'm saving up for a PC so I can play more. But yeah, I'm hosting this stream for my friend Michael, who I've known for a few years, probably like 3.
Give or take. Yeah, give or take.
2. I mean, I'm not so close, but you know, we are acquaintances, friends. And Sunshine, who I've known for a while, and Kat, everyone here is my friend. Yay! I may be so bold to
Yay.
say that, but yeah. Again, if you want to donate to Michael, there's my Ko-fi link up there. Just make sure to say it's for Michael. But I'll just assume everything from onwards will be for Michael. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my character is Rana. Rana is a runaway noble, runaway princess she's a precocious child, and she just really likes bugs. Like she's very smart. She hates all forms of authority. So she's basically Matilda. If you guys have watched Matilda, she's basically a D&D Matilda who can turn into. She's a druid, so she can turn into animals. But yeah, that's Rana. All right, the take it away, I
Um,
suppose.
okay, so to summarize, because that was a lot. To summarize the party, we have our cleric who is the Loch Ness monster that has been beached looking for medicine. We have a rogue who is essentially the living embodiment of the sea and knows nothing of the land, not even what land is in the first place. We have a wild magic sorcerer who may or may not be the reason why the tavern exploded. You don't know that. There's no evidence. You also have the barbarian, which may or may not have anything shady running in the background. Again, no evidence. And you have what is essentially a druid who is a anarchist. Back in the days of my grandfather, that was called a hippie. Um, okay,
Hell yeah.
so to start things off, you guys are a starting off adventuring party. Like you haven't really got your name out there, not as famous as the other adventuring parties that are famous, of course, but you are getting there. You have a small client base, and you have been hired as a sort of like a protection party, a bodyguards basically. Your task is to just simply escort a parade float from one town to another settlement.
That sounds simple enough. Totally nothing can go wrong with that.
Sounds like the good old days, doesn't it, Zephyr?
A
Most
parade.
certainly. A parade is not too much different from a ship, I can imagine.
Are we celebrating something?
Are you asking that as a character or as a
Yeah, yeah. Like, what are we celebrating?
Listen to the sky.
Will there be food?
Will there be
There goes.
Right. So, for a little more background, the settlement that you have found yourselves, basically, throws a parade every now and then that celebrates the peace throughout the general region. Um, for those who have a Catholic background, it's think of it as like transferring like the statue of Mary
Yeah.
Magdalene from one house to another. It's
Oh,
kind of
something
like that.
like a
Only
blessing.
yes, it's kind of like that. Only instead of one house to another, it's one settlement to another.
Objectively terrifying, but yes.
Mhm.
Yes. And this parade, it's very well known to be it's like the embodiment of what a very idealistic world would be. So so all of you are already at the parade, just basically escorting the float.
Ooh, what does the float look like?
The float essentially looks like, well, since you did mention that it is partially like a ship, it is basically a huge Titanic-like ship that has the big
Wow.
bold
Bigger than
letters
me.
at the hull. Bigger than you.
Bigger than
Aw.
Rakesh.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Mm.
Rana has
my.
never seen anything bigger than Rakesh.
Don't understand.
Rakesh is like our form of measurement now.
How many
is
Rakesh's is that?
it is around like 5 Rakesh.
This is
Oh, wow,
quite a
that's
large
massive.
object.
Yeah.
That's
This
35.
reminds me of the mountains of
Oh.
hope.
You
So-
suppose me and Twig can get up on that? Are we small enough to ride the float?
Can we ride the float?
Some of you are riding on it. Some of you, well, position yourselves accordingly in terms of the float. Like if you're riding, if you're just beside it, it goes at a steady pace, so there's no problem catching.
Okay.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
well, Misa would like to ride it, but because this is a bodyguard task and she's very familiar with that, she will just, begrudgingly walk beside it and just.
Oh
keep an
no,
eye
Misa.
out.
And Rana's like at the side of the float, like her legs are like dangling over the edge, and she's just staring down at Misa. You know how Misa's like a sailor too,
Yeah.
like basically gloating. Like, hey, how's the land over there, Misa? How's
Like,
land?
It's fine. She's just tearing up.
Should we will this be important? Like will our positions be important?
I don't know.
Okay.
We shall have
Very
to see.
That's
suspicious,
the
yeah.
nice.
speak for it will be important.
I mean, it's not on the owlbear, so I'm not sure. I'm quite on the fence, sir.
Oh yeah, do you have an idea of where the float is on the owlbear?
Don't worry for this
Oh,
one.
don't worry about it. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Where would Rakej be? Such like the other party. Misa is walking beside the float. Rana is beside Misa on the float, gloating about it. Where are the other three?
Zephyr would likely be taking a seat on top of the float, as that is the easiest way to get a full vantage of everywhere around the area.
Oh, like a true sailor on the Titanic float.
Yes.
Twig, where would you be?
Twig is also kind of like trying to ride the float a little bit as well since he's small enough. He has a stick, which would normally be alarming for a float, but instead he's kind of pretending it's a little scope to go look at the trees.
Cute.
He also looks over to Rana and he says like the skies are clear. How are
Rana's
things
like,
looking from your end?
yeah, it looks fine from down here to like Rana's like looking in the water, like playing along with Twigs, like role playing. Rakej, where is our luck?
Where is our giant
Uh,
man?
I'm
On the
I'm
float.
going
Just
to position myself. I'm going to position myself behind the floats. Rakesh is kind of following slowly, kind of in the mood of it, kind of feeling the frivolity of the event, but is more or less kind of being a quiet old dad about it, just like trying to keep an eye out, still trying to do the job, but like still in the mood of it.
You're stalking the float,
Oh.
essentially.
I'm the shadow of the float.
Rana
guys,
points
it's
at
actually like a
Rakej. Is
really
that a
good-
float too?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
weird looking float. Sorry,
We
go
have
on.
pretty good strategy going on because like we have the back, the front, and the middle
Yeah,
covered.
assuming
Plus
we
have
will get
people doing-
Ahem, ambushed?
That's pretty smart.
Ambushed? I already expected.
Oh,
Anyway.
I hope not. Small,
Oh.
small. Oh, please no.
Always assume that something will go wrong.
It's-
Alright.
That way, if something does go wrong, you will not be surprised, and you'll be ready for it.
Alright, so to paint a picture, essentially, this parade has a huge Titanic-like ship that, by the way, in all bold letters at the hull says "friend."
Beautiful.
Get it? Because it's friendship. Alright. So,
Yeah.
I love it.
and you see this Titanic symbol of peace and friendship pass by the crowd, while right behind it seems to be a very intimidating large bipedal elephant just looming over everyone. So much so, he's so huge that the people that the people think that he too is a float that is about to come next.
Aww.
As you all go throughout this settlement, you notice a lot of things in the crowd. An example of which you see a little gnome boy. He seems to be like he seems to everybody is just up, of course, on their feet, basking in the glory of the entire parade. He, however, just seems to want to lie down and just like color in his coloring book, while a goblin girl right next to him is trying to pick him up. It's like, come on, you're not supposed to do that here. It's like, come on, please, Mabo, stop it. No, please. And then the gnome boy just basically ignores this and goes like, Mabo, and then just colors on the coloring book, ignoring all of this. Um, and then you also see a dragonborn. There is a dragonborn who seems to have a kid on his shoulders. Like think of like the parental figure that's trying to help their kid up to see the entire parade. And right and like each shoulder has a kid, so one changeling girl, the other one is another only smaller. Um, they all seem to be taking in the float. Um, Another, you see some. Well, apart from the parade that's going on, you also see that everybody else is having their own kind of celebration. So you see some orcs sharing a meal with some elves. You see humans sharing like well, you see a human taking a drink of ale while you see the dwarf next to him with friendly banter takes in a keg of ale because it's a dwarf. Um, and you see all these sights and sounds. It's essentially like a peaceful Mardi Gras.
I hope nothing goes wrong.
And
Right.
mhm. And you guys are all protecting an important, well, not really cargo, but VIPs, which are on the float. One of which is a tiefling woman who is actually pregnant,
Oh,
and you know her to be Thera Agarith.
could you spell that out for me? Sorry.
Sure.
Fira.
I will put it in the adventuring chat on the Discord.
Fira. Fira. Is that
Thera,
right?
P-H.
PH. Oh, Pira.
Okay.
Thera,
Okay.
Like-
Thera,
Fira.
There we go. There we go.
Struggling.
Thera Agarith.
Oh, right. We should be
Um,
talking adventuring chat.
yeah.
Fira. Okay, I'll.
Yep, yep. She is essentially just like she's sitting down, waving to the people, and she's also tending to some children who seem to be playing around as well. Twig is essentially in the float, looking through a quote unquote telescope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. These three other children also try to maintain the ship, quote unquote. So some of some of them are trying to like some of them are trying to like yell out. It's like, oh, okay, the anchor is lifted, we can move now.
Swab the poop deck.
Swab the poop deck. And then one of the kids basically say swab the poop deck, and then a second later they just go like poop. And then
At the command,
the
Zephyr
other
had started
kid,
to move as though it was getting ready to do so, and then remembered that she was not on a ship, and it was not her duty to do so.
Also, children are the other people of the ship yelling out commands.
yes, essentially, the children are just having a time of their lives, waving at other people, playing pretend like they were sailors or pirates. You also see another child who is painted in all blue. He is essentially a human child, but he is painted in all blue. And he seems to be giggling around, just messing with people. Like, not really in a sense that he's a rowdy kind of child, more of like he just wants to play pirate with everyone.
Aw.
It's the same color as Zephyr.
Yes, essentially. And Thera looks to one of you guys who are in the float and goes, well, I thank you so much that you are able to protect us during this parade. Who is in the float right now? I think it's
I'll
Misa.
assume. No, no, no.
No,
Oh, in the float.
Yeah, in
I'll
the float.
assume. I'll assume they're talking to Zephyr because the people who
Yeah.
are on the float are two children and then Zephyr. So I
Yeah,
assume they speak to
yeah,
Zephyr.
yeah. We cover front and back. So Misa's in the front of the float, Rakesh is at the back, and then
Back.
everyone else is on top.
Okay.
Oh, what did they say again to Zephyr? Sorry.
So they basically said to Zephyr is like, thank you so much for being some of our bodyguards, because as much as we like this parade to be a symbol of peace, um we also want to make sure it is maintained as such.
Of course, freedom is not something that can be maintained without maintaining it, after all. And you must work to keep the peace.
And then she goes like, of course. Oh, by the way, I would like to already give this to you, but you will get the rest after all is said and done. And then she hands you a pouch of enough for you guys to basically have 80 gold pieces each.
Oh, awesome.
And then she says that, oh, okay. Um, after all of this, you will have another stack of gold, which is equivalent to around 80 each again.
Another 400
Um,
gold. Wonderful.
Yeah, give it. Mhm. And she basically says, "Well, it seems like the parade is going in smoothly. Why don't you guys go down and celebrate with the people? Um, do not worry. I also have a certain spell that will help me alert you guys if anything comes up."
Rana will choose to stay on the float because she doesn't really feel comfortable being around so many people.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not one to have to enjoy myself when on a job, unless enjoying myself is part of the job.
She looks to you and giggles, and she goes like, "It's a parade. Enjoy."
If you
Rana,
insist.
can Rana go up? Rana goes up to Zephyr and is just asking, "What did that lady say? What did she give you?" She's like tapping her foot like very impatiently.
And that is Misa, correct?
No,
Huh?
it's
No,
Rana.
Rana.
No,
Rana.
it's Rana.
What did the lady give you? I saw
Oh,
she gave you a pretty big bag, and she's like looking curiously and nosily at your hands.
she actually gave us prepayment for the job. And with that, she would reach into the pouch and pull out she would actually start to try and, due to knowing the total value of the job being 800 gold, and that there are the
Oh
five of
my
us in the party,
Doesn't it
she
feel
would,
like a lot of gold for what's supposed to be a peaceful parade? I don't know. I feel like something wrong is gonna happen. I don't know. She look can Rana like
Uh,
get the feel for the situation? Is anything happen?
Sure. You may roll me a perception check if you want to look around the
Okay.
general area.
But yeah, how about the others? Sorry, I can the others. A flat one.
Yeah, you see nothing but a sea of people.
It's just a parade. All right. Okay. Ranos just sits down again on the float and like on her rests her head on her hands, like looking out. Okay.
But yes,
How-
Zephyr would in fact give Rana her proper 80 gold.
While all
Yes,
this
sir.
commotion, oh, sorry.
Yes,
All this
sir.
commotion is going, Rikej is enormous finger, like kind of sifting through what is more like rice to him than it is actual gold coins. As he's searching through all of the coins that is now like in his possession, he's going to scan around to see like if anything's going on, like kind of to get like a glimpse of like if anything's like strange or beholden to suspicion.
Another
Okay.
perception check.
Yes, that is
Another
another
perception check.
So yeah, roll d20 and then plus perception.
All right, so 11 plus 4, that's 15.
15. All right. With a 15, you don't really see anything that stands out in terms of like in a parade, except for one thing.
Curse these tiny elephant eyes.
You see that there seems to be a what's the word? It looks like a caravan that seems to be parked where it looks like business is booming for them thanks to the parade.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Carriage is going to take a gander around, just make sure like everything's kind of like tame around the float. But he's gonna go up to like the party, the large party at hand, and let them know that Carriage is going to check on something. I will be back soon, but hold on to your hats. Then he starts like walking in the direction of the caravan. to see
As
what's
you
going
Not
on.
have a
I
hat.
don't know why,
towards-
but I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger for like a second. I'll be back.
Carriage will be back.
Oh no.
As you make your way towards the caravan, you hear at the background that children are in awe of your presence, and you even hear a child just go like, "Daddy, I want to ride that one."
I am not ride. I am not horse.
Can I? Wait, do I see this happening, DM?
You basically see children running around Wreckage going like they want to like climb on him. They're basically trying to do Shadow of the Colossus on Wreckage.
In time, Rakej is very gently, very much in a way of like pushing a rock across sand, like pushing all these like,
Yeah.
children away from him. He's like trying to get away, but yeah, just like pushing away. It's a tide of children.
I go like, oh, Rakesh has so many friends already.
Lucky.
Can I roll a perception check though? Like, cause I know that Rakesh is checking something out, so I just want to scout
Sure.
the area since our back is not protected now.
Sure,
I'll be rolling
sure.
real dice by
so-
the way, DM.
Yeah, that's okay. So you're going to use your perception check to check the back, basically.
Check, like just make a 360 around the area to see if I
Oh.
notice anything. Alright,
Alright.
I got it. I'm checking. Sorry, my perception bonus is 8 + 2, so that's an 18.
All right, with an 18, you see that the exit of the settlement is kind of it's still a bit far, and given the speed that the float and the parade is moving, you guys have time.
Oh.
And with regards to the general area, like you don't really see anything that stands out except for the caravan that Rakej seems to be going to.
Okay, I will subtly stare at where Rakesh is going because I feel like he's handling it. But
Alright.
because it's a
Because-
bodyguard gig, I'm kind of full attention. I don't want to fuck around at the moment.
All right.
Oh, a
Alright.
small oh.
It's also good because I have a stupendously low charisma, and I could use a good talky voice if I'm going to be in a situation like that.
Oh, you just call me over. I'll waddle towards you.
Right.
I need good words.
Okay. Zephyr, I'm gonna go check out where Rakesh is going. And then I just I will use my feet to like sneak into the shadows and just like waddle really fast towards Rakesh's area.
All right. Roll me a stealth check then. If you're going to
What are you?
approach your
What are you
partner.
hiding from?
I just don't
Danger.
want to be perceived, sir. I'm a rogue.
Okay.
What do I get with a 16, sir?
16. All right. So with a 16, you basically make it to wreckage without him even knowing it.
Oh, you're gonna scare him.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my.
go up behind Rakesh and go like, "Hey, Rakesh!"
Tej, like, as his mace, like, in the air, looking down, like, pause, like, oh!
Hey, Rakesh!
Almost startled me. Will almost become like ground. Ah. Then he puts his mace back into his belt.
Oh god.
Oh wait. Let's see if I interpret this correctly. You become like ground. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting used to ground actually. Then I stamp my foot. Yeah. Double thumbs up.
Okay.
Right. So
There's nods,
a lot
like-
of communication going on.
alright,
Tej
so,
nods and continues, like, sifting through the caravan.
yeah,
to the caravan.
Wreckage and Misa are going towards the caravan. And then Rana will stay with Thera. Am I correct?
Yeah. Rana stays on the float with Twig, I believe, is still.
Okay, so what will Twig and Zephyr be doing?
Zephyr is
He
going
kind
to
of-
be,
Oh,
instead
sorry,
of
you go
resting
first.
towards the sorry, go ahead.
You go first, it's okay.
Okay, Zephyr, instead of being towards the center of the ship, will now be towards the bow of the ship, or prow,
Where's the
Front.
bow?
the front of the ship,
Okay. Thank you, sailor.
of course. And she will be keeping an eye out from there, because she is on a job. Even though Thera specifically told her to enjoy herself because it is a parade, she is simply, if you insist, and simply just moves to the front of the boat. Rests her hands on there and keeps an eye out on the front instead.
I see. Rana's like, I see Zephyr's have. Looks like a riot there in front of the ship. Well, I feel like at this Twig, what are you doing?
I am going to he kind of notices everyone being alert and stuff like that, so feeling like he has to make up for it, he is going to be like pretend examining on his little telescope stick. And I'm gonna roll perception to see if there are not any suspicious things, but if there's any fun looking things, like food carts or anything.
Roll me perception check to look for fun.
Alright.
Okay.
So that's a D20 plus your perception modifier.
Okay, so let me check perception. That's +3, so that's a 12.
Okay. With a 12, you notice that, well, in terms of fun, apart from people celebrating in the parade, you see that the three children that I mentioned before, they seem to be playing a game of well, it's like they're all gathered around the circle. One of them has like a cardboard cutout in front of them, and they seem to be rolling some kind of stones.
Oh.
You think that this is the new popular craze of playing with kids, which is humans in houses.
Hey, Twig, you see that? They look like a bunch of nerds. What do you think they're playing? They look like a bunch of nerds.
That caught me off guard.
He just laughs nervously, but he's like still perceiving the fun-looking game.
Yeah, I
They
guess.
look like they are having the time of
Yeah,
their
I
life.
guess they look like they're having. What's so fun about that though? Rana's like a bit like squinting, like just a bunch of. Are they pretending to be other people? That's so weird.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Your co-captain has to take the potty room so I'm gonna be at ease for a little bit.
All right. Like, I like how you say captain. Like Rana has somehow commandeered all of these small children under her command
not
now.
Co-captain.
Have you not,
Yeah,
Rana?
Yeah, at this point, she probably said like some impressive words, and they're like, yeah, she's the leader. she said effervescent.
Yeah.
Lol.
Okay.
So yeah, so he kind of like looks at the group and's like, I'm gonna go look around like a responsible person does. In which he jumps off the float.
But you're technically looking at the game of humans and houses, right?
Yeah, he's trying to go there conspicuously without letting Rana see him because he knows that she's like up there.
All right. Roll me a
Gonna think
stealth
you're a
check.
nerd. She's gonna think you're a
Nice.
nerd.
Roll me a stealth.
Oh, can I like go against? I mean, like,
You're not
gonna
actively
compare?
seeking Twig, so I'll compare it to your passive perception.
okay, passive. My passive is
It's 13.
13. Okay.
10 plus your modifier.
So I'll roll again.
Yeah, roll another perception check. Stealth check. Sorry.
Stealth.
Yeah.
So D20 plus your stealth modifier.
Yep.
Okay, what did I get? 15. So that's 19.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. As far as you know, Rana, Twig's in the loo.
Man, he sure is taking a big dump. That's a big dump.
That's a big dump for a small child.
I'm not here to hear this. I'm fine.
Okay. So we'll go down the events in terms of resolving it. So for Rakej and Misa, you go
This is being
toward-
crowded.
you go towards the caravan and you notice that it wasn't like this before when you looked at it, but closer you get into it, the more, well, not more, the less people are around you now.
Oh.
Avoiding.
And
Avoiding.
by the time that you reach to the caravan, there doesn't seem to be anyone but the caravan. And you could have sworn that it was booming with business from your end when you were looking at it. Now, for some weird reason.
Okay. With the same like happy, I get the look. Like this really sus. I sneakily like I walk casually towards it and I'm like, hello. I'd like to buy some of your wares.
You just say that?
Yeah.
A
Alright.
brief interruption that. Are we able to still see Rakesh from the ship?
You are able to see his forehead and up.
You mean his hat? Yeah.
Yeah, basically his hat.
Oh, it's
Fair
like the
enough.
bowler hat, man.
I roll a perception check or like get like a vibe check on what's going on. 'Cause
Vibe
I'm a little
alright.
nervous.
So here's the thing. When you say something of that sort, like you want to buy somewhere, you don't really get a response. All that there is just that caravan. To paint the picture, the caravan looks like one of those uh it looks like it has one of those gypsy themes traveling caravan kind of thing. So it's like there's a door, there's like it looks like one of those wagons where you can like live in as well as set up shop.
Okay. Can I look around the area for the reaction of the people towards the caravan? Are they ignoring it? Are they actively avoiding it? Or are they just ignoring it?
Uh,
flat out?
you will need to do an insight check to see what
Alright.
the people are thinking or how
Alright.
they are reacting.
Okay, before I do this, I give Rakesh a look. I'm guessing because like we've worked together before, Rakesh should know that I'm like serious and like a kind of
Mhm.
on edge seeing this, and I'm just like, Rakesh, nuts.
Yes.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
in a booming voice.
Alright.
Yeah.
My insight is +0, so that's a 15.
Alright, a 15 tells you that the people they look like it's not. They look like they're reacting that it's not even there.
Oh.
Okay, that's a little sus. I I I look at Rakesh and I say like I'm gonna try to look in and see what's inside. Can you stay
I'll keep an
outside?
eye out for you.
All right. I will holler if I need anything. If you hear a, and then I
Okay.
just like mimic. If you hear like a but louder, that's me.
Ah, yes, the scream.
Okay.
Kaj is
And then-
familiar with that.
Yes, yes. Okay, and then I give Rakesh a pat, and I'm just like but keep an eye, yeah, keep an eye on the ship, okay, too. If you hear the scream, you can turn around. Okay.
Okay.
All right. DM, I would like to sneak in.
How are you
unnoticed.
sneaking in? How are you sneaking
will-
in? Essentially?
I, I see if there's a way to get to the door without like being noticed. I guess because people are ignoring me, right? So like I just try to move as quietly as possible and as quick as possible.
All right. Here's the thing. I won't even let you roll because nobody is like paying attention to you. But you approach the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with the door?
Okay, is it locked?
There's only one way to figure out.
I put my hand here and I just gently lift it very slowly to see if I can hear a click of a lock.
You hear a click as well, denoting that it is locked. However, at the same time, when you notice this click, suddenly smoke pours out from the lower crease of this door,
Okay.
and then it starts to fog around you like somebody turned on a smoke machine.
All right. I
Um,
jump back quickly. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, you jump back quickly, and then you suddenly hear an echoing voice in your heads. In other words, Rakej also hears this. And it starts to tell you the following. What was that line again? Okay. Who wants to buy my well?
Oh
Because
no,
it is I.
I know this guy.
Because it is I.
God damn it.
The
Okay,
Cajun sensation. The, the apparition of acquisition. The grandpapa of Alibaba. And then you see the door just swing open as it gets kicked open. And you see this witch doctor like figure who's wearing like a black vest and a top hat covering his
Oh,
eyes.
no.
And he has a toothy grin of like full gold teeth, and he just goes like grandpapa.
Okay.
It's just the most flamboyant entrance.
Kaj approaches
get-
in like a thunderous, like stomping, screaming, "Little one, do not buy their wares. They call it a markdown, but it's actually full price, but they're trying to make it a strange deal."
Okay. Misa is startled by the loud noise because she didn't expect it. So like when she turns to see Raquel, she's like tearing up and she's like,
You sold bad wares. You hurt my small child.
I haven't bought anything yet, but wait. Sorry, I got a little startled. Hi, mister. What are you selling exactly, and why are you so smoky?
He basically just gives you another grin and goes like, "Calm down, child. I am just here to sell whatever your heart desires."
And then I look at like Rakesh. I'm like, do you have a heart desire? I don't remember bringing one.
Kesh has a heart, but the only thing the heart desires is blood. Going in it.
Oh no.
And then I look at the guy, and I'm like, do you have blood?
He like opens up his vest and it shows like vials of blood lined in his vest, and he goes like, "Which one do you want?"
Wait, I'm trying to figure out if Misa's gonna cry with that or not.
As far as you know, it's just red viscous liquid.
Okay, I'll be
And-
like,
Rakesh, make for a grab at the strange salesperson.
Sure, make me an attack roll.
Attack roll. Okay.
Attack roll?
Rakesh, don't harm him.
Starting off strong.
Would that be a grapple check?
Immediately, honestly, if that the first, if I met them, I would immediately like, sus.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
All right. As you just approach forward to grab him, he just simply steps back, unflinching, like he's still showing you the vials of blood as he steps back. And then he just goes like, "What are you trying to do, boy?"
The hands that are empty and are still in a grabbing position slowly close, where you can hear the leathery gripping of his fist tightening,
God.
saying, Kej wants to know why no one is shopping here. What is going on? I have people come for wares, but then they don't stay for deals.
He just basically goes like, "Ah, well, I am Grandpapa, and this is my shop. I sell anything that your heart desires, but as long as you are hush hush about."
Kez gently puts a hand warding off his friend as he's backing up to his other hand resting on mace. Kej doesn't believe that these are the deals of truth or legitimacy.
He just if you want, you may roll an insight check to see if he's lying.
I want to try that.
Sure, go for it. Do you want to roll?
Oh,
your
you
own, or do you
gotta
want
be
to give
kidding
her-
me! Man. Got a 4.
I'll roll my insight. I don't mind if you impose disadvantage because I'm crying. But I got a 19.
Oh, okay.
Good.
A 19 tells you that he's telling as much of the truth as he is letting it on to be.
Okay,
They are
I-
indeed the deals.
Okay, I nod a little bit and I'm like, do you have anything that will help us with our mission, sir?
He just goes, he he closes his vest again, and then he opens his caravan, like the door to it, and then you hear loud crashing sounds as he enters, and you hear pots and pans banging, and you see random junk being thrown out of the caravan. You even see a flying squirrel just go outside.
Oh my.
And
I look at Rakesh, I'm like, is this normal? Are all merchants like this?
I've seen many strange strange merchants, but if you trust him, I suppose I do too.
Oh, I don't know if I trust him. I thought you trusted him. She starts crying harder.
Cage is also very blind under this shadow of his hat. Now I hear you. Communication is important in friendship, and I am glad we can have this discussion.
You're having this heart to heart.
I guess we are friends, Rakesh. She just like heartwarmingly grabs his like leg and just like hugs it a little bit.
What?
Just a heart to heart mid shopping.
We should see what else is strange. It feels curious that so many people were once here, now are not.
He then comes out of his caravan and then he gives he is like holding one of those crates that houses bottles. And you see each bottle is of different color and he goes like, I sell potions if you want any.
I look, I'm like, is this a potion? Oh. She's really confused. Like, is this for drinking? Is this topical? What am I supposed to do with it?
It just goes like, it's both.
Okay, that's gonna lead to a lot of confusion. She's like, huh?
It's both topical and you can ingest it. There is literally a D&D item that's like that. Yes.
I know, but like that, like, I'm just like frowns, confused noises. I look I look at Rakesh to see if this is normal. But also, can I just check where the boat is now? Like how far it is from where we are.
The boat is like a good few meters from where you from where you last saw it.
Okay, but not too far, right?
Yeah, not too far. It's in a steady parade like pace.
Okay.
So don't worry
Okay,
about it.
as long as we can see
Kaj
it's fine.
Kaj is actually going to take a look at the potion a bit closer and use medicine. Like, can Rakesh like discern what it may be specifically?
Sure.
I'm going to
You
roll.
don't even need to roll. You don't need even
I'm
to
not
roll
going to
for
roll.
it because this potion is very familiar already to you as an adventurer. You see that he houses many different potions of healing. And I say different potions of healing because it's essentially potions of healing but different flavors.
Oh.
Okay. Do you have Baja Blast?
He looks at you, and then he looks like he's a bit confused, and then after a second,
Oh,
he
you're
goes
right.
like,
That's
"It's
a
in the
mana
back.
potion.
It's in the back." No, he just goes like, "Baja Blast is in the back. You want me to get it?"
I will wait.
And then he's just holding the crate. Do you want any of this though?
How much would it be, sir?
He just goes like 50 gold pieces.
Oh, I look at Rakesh. I'm like, that's a little bit much, isn't it? That's like, and then she counts like, she's like, that's like 50 potatoes, maybe like 100.
4 potatoes are a gold piece each.
She has the
Maybe
concept
100.
of-
So it's
Do you know what movie was that where someone was like, "How much can bananas possibly cost? $10." That's like the same
A
thing.
very
Real
out of Arrested Development. No.
Okay, Misa is like used to just putting down a fishing pole and getting fish. That's free.
How
So
much?
she's not sure like how much potatoes cost.
50 gold pieces. That's like 10 fives.
I look at Rakesh and
That's-
I'm like, we could buy I don't know how many we can buy. I
How
don't
many gold pieces do you have?
You have
I-
80 plus your background.
Okay.
Okay, that's I don't think I want to spend like 80 on one potion unless you want to split
It's
these.
50.
50.
It's
You
50,
wanna
not 8.
1-5 or 5-0?
No. 50
5
Yeah.
zero.
for a potion of
The-
healing.
I open my little coin pouch that's shaped like a frog, and then I look at Rakesh. I'm like, "Do you want a splitsies?"
This is highway robbery, but if this is what you want, I am not going to deny you.
Okay, you can deny me if you want. We're friends, Rakesh.
No, this is what your heart desires.
My heart desires a nap.
Please
The
just
potion
get the
seller have a
potion.
map.
Please, just get the potion.
Wait, why do we need a potion? We have 2 healers.
No, I'm going
You know,
mad.
if the healer
I'm going
is
absolutely
down
mad.
for some reason.
I guess.
I'm going to be like
Y'all-
out of a job.
Y'all
Alright,
decide.
Are we going splitsies? Because I think we could get one weird potion. Unless you want to check out.
Alright,
Get
we'll
the
go-
Baja, get the Baja.
I
Get the
do wanna
Baja Blast potion because it's special. Sure, fine, whatever.
Take a shot of
Right.
caffeine.
So you're buying essentially a potion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Is it Baja Blast though? That's the important question.
Yeah, it better be.
Get it. Because like Mises used to like health potions tasting like shit, so like she'll allow Rakesh to pick the flavor.
Alright. So knowing that he doesn't have the flavor on his hand right now in the crate, Grandpapa just basically looks at you unflinchingly, like still looking at you, and then throws the entire crate at the side, destroying everything. And then he goes at the back.
Dear Lord.
And then he
Okay. We now update the counter to 2 times Misa has cried today.
How loud was that
Okay.
exactly?
I'm sorry, what?
Kez shrugs and says, I don't have to clean this.
Oh yeah. What did you say, Malor?
How loud was that?
Oh, just the people in the general area can hear it. From
I
the
don't-
float, you can't hear it.
Fair enough.
During a parade, small vials shattering doesn't sound like much. But yeah, he basically goes at the back, and then you hear the same pots and pans smashing and crashing, and then
Okay.
you basically see just a random person just come out, and it's like, I'm finally free. Then just leaves.
Oh my.
And then he comes out with a vial of purple liquid, and then he goes like, "Here you go."
Okay. The entire time that he went back into he broke the crate and he ran back into his caravan. Can I say that like Misa takes out her dagger, and like while she's crying, she's like defending Rakesh. She's just like standing her ground in front, and she's crying. She's like, I don't know what's going on.
Just hands shaking.
Grandpapa's weird as fuck.
And the moment he comes out, she kind of goes like she kind of like gets into ready position just in case.
Right. But then, yeah, he basically gives you the potion and and brings out his hand, asking for money.
And then I look at Rakesh and I give him my 25 gold.
I also give him my 25 gold.
Okay. And then what happens is he gets 50 gold is like it's around 2 handfuls, and then he basically again looks at you, does
I
not
just want to let you know,
change
these
his.
are two very different sizes of hands you're talking about.
He has small baby hands. And then, like,
human
gigantic
hands, human
fingers.
hands, basically. Not
Okay.
Rakedge hands. Rakedge hands can hold up a bank. But yeah, essentially he gets 2 handfuls of the gold that you have given him, and then he still looks at you. He doesn't bat an eye, and then he just eats the gold in front of you.
Oh my.
Grandpapa.
The counter is updated to 3. Confused.
Cry.
Confused crying, and then she's like getting into position in front of like Rakesh. She's like, I don't know what's going on, but that's not for eating. Zephyr told me that a while ago.
Kedge is laughing and pointing at their purse. Saying, it's just like the frog.
laughing and pointing.
Oh, do you have a
Okay.
frog skin purse?
I
Yeah.
have one that looks like a frog. It's crocheted.
Oh. Oh, is
Yeah.
that? Oh, sorry. Oh, someone
Oh,
cheered. Oh, sorry. I heard a sound effect. I'm like, oh, someone cheered one bit. Anyway, continue.
Anything else? Like, is there anything else you plan on buying? Essentially, just tell me any item on the PHB. But like, I'm pretty sure with how much money you have now, you can barely afford the magical stuff that are minor, like potions and scrolls. But you can buy mundane stuff like ball bearings. What else? Caltrops,
A
stuff
metal
like those.
spring, a wing nut, some
A
wind.
metal
Like,
spring.
I shout
Screw.
I shout in the loudest voice possible. Rakesh, do you need more balls?
Cash has plenty.
Oh my.
I don't think we need ball bearings.
Balls are not Rakesh's heart's desire.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I think we're good. Unless you want to buy anything else, I think we're fine now.
I think we should get back to our job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
So,
I'll keep an
Uh,
eye out on the thing, but I think I'll bring Raquel with me back to the boat so we can take our natural positions again.
okay, as you leave the general area, Grandpa staring at you as you all leave, and he doesn't like remove his eyes from you, so like he's just laser focused on you guys as you leave. But the moment that you turn your backs and you face the parade, everything's been going as usual. But then you look back just to see if like, is that all a dream? And then you see nothing but empty space. There is no
Sus.
caravan.
Sus.
Did we notice the caravan disappear from the float?
Do we still
Uh,
remember our encounter with the guy, by the way?
Yeah, you still remember what happened. Grandpa.
How could you
Um,
forget?
I know,
Yeah,
it's
you
my
forget.
fault. I'm just checking I look at Rakesh and I'm like, did we buy a Baja Blast potion?
Yeah, you do have it with you.
Okay,
And then from the
Because
float, you notice that when you're eyeing the entire time, um, you basically see them leave from a caravan that seems to have a lot of customers lined.
Mhm.
Are you guys making your way back to the float?
Yeah, I think
We
they
are.
yes, yeah, we're on our
Yeah.
way back.
How's Twig with their nerd game of nerdiness?
All right, going to Twig. Twig, you essentially see that these children are like throwing what seems to be weirdly shaped rocks with strange markings on them. And then you hear one of the kids go like, "Okay, so now you have to file a tax report. Roll me a tax check." And then the kid just gets the stones and then goes like, "Okay, okay, okay." And then and then he rolls it and then he says, "Yay, tax exemption!" And then everybody cheers. You don't know what's going on.
Oh my
I look
goodness.
away.
So it kind of like goes over there. It's like, hey, what are you guys doing?
And then you see that the boy who is painted in all blue, he seems to be the one behind the cardboard cutout. And he says, it's like, "Oh, this is humans in houses. It's basically we try to be people from a different world where everything seems to be very mundane."
Rana's voice echoes
That's quite
nerds.
You hear in the background,
Twig?
"Nerds."
Does she see Twig?
No,
no,
Rana doesn't
she
see Twig.
doesn't
No,
see
it's more of
Twig.
like in your head, you can imagine Rana calling them nerds.
It's like the
that kind of
conscience in
sounds
your
like
head.
fun.
All right. Would you want to play with them?
I would like to ask to play with them, yes.
All right. The kid introduces himself, the blue painted kid, as Rishi.
Rishi.
Yes.
What do you
so I'll
spell
type it.
that? Okay.
And then the two other kids that are with him are Ahera, who is a female halfling, and Karen. Karen is a male dwarf child.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so they are all just they were basically like gathered around each other, and then they scooted over to make room for Twig. And
Aw.
you sit down and you're given a you're given a character sheet essentially, and your own set of strangely shaped rocks,
I
and you are now playing of the character as Dan Whiteman.
Oh, it's a teammate
Twig
sheet.
Oh
kind of
my.
stares at the character sheet and's like, and he like pretends to scribble on it to pretend he's writing on the sheet.
And then the kids stop you before you could write on it, and it's like, no, 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 you don't write on it. Just use it for reference.
Oh, thank gosh. Okay.
It's so cute.
And then he basically narrates this entire narrative where Dan Whiteman is a salaryman who works 9 to 5, earning for his family of a very beautiful woman who is also working 9 to 5, doing their best to raise their son. Um,
Twig's eyes kind of sparkle when at the hearing about all that's like, wait, I get a family?
Oh no!
Oh my goodness. This poor child.
Me as a DM, it's like, oh baby, who hurt you? Me as the NPCs, it's like, yes, you have a family.
God.
And he just starts squealing with joy.
Oh no.
It's like, I'm going to earn so much money.
And then he goes like, and then Rishi just basically goes, okay, so now is a new day of work, so could you roll me a job check?
I
Oh my
look at. Oh my
Will you
god.
actually roll? Wait, will Yumi actually roll?
I'll just say that Twig rolls the weirdly shaped stones, and they all went. And then Rishi just looks at it and goes like, okay, you only had one mental breakdown today, but you did a really good job. So you have a lot of money for your family now.
I'm gonna buy so many toys for my kid.
Oh no.
Oh, honey.
And then you basically have this, and the entire time that you played, you essentially created this narrative where Dan Whiteman is basically dad of the year towards his son, um, doing as much as he can to provide for his family, and does so many mundane things like chores, work, and all that. And you notice that Thera approaches you guys. Thera basically goes, "Oh, you're playing with one of the children, I see." And she is basically referring to you, Twig, as she is talking to the 3 children that she is basically taking care of.
He kind of turns red while being acknowledged, and it's like, but he kind of like clears his throat a little bit. It's like, yeah, I'm currently playing catch with Twig. I mean Alex.
And then she, Thera, basically approaches you and pats your head, and it's like, you do enjoy, okay? It is still a celebration, of course.
Okay.
And then she basically leaves you, the children, to play with themselves, and you are basically welcomed into this new group of friends that you have made.
Yay,
So
you made friends.
yeah, so you are
Aw.
essentially accepted now in a new circle of friends.
Aw, Twig as friends.
Also, you now have a character sheet in Humans and Houses and your own set of dice.
Hmm.
Delicious.
Congratulations.
Twig as friends. I'm so happy.
And he's living out his family fantasies.
Yeah. So finally, I can have family. Hmm.
Oh, to be the working
Friends.
class.
I
Hmm.
I look away.
Right. Next,
Something.
for those who are still on guard, uh, you notice that each and every one of your party mates are doing their own thing during the parade, and you notice that there are people who are just really in awe that such an event is happening, because you see that there are many of these different races who usually are mistreated, like half orcs, half elves, or something like dragonborns, or even goblins. You see them just basically, it warms your heart that you see them all enjoy being in one diverse community in celebration of this togetherness and peace. Um, what I would reward you guys, all of you each have inspiration.
Oh,
Aw,
Oh,
thanks.
fascinating.
Thanks, Ian.
inspired.
For those that are not familiar, inspiration means you can re-roll your 20 if you don't like the result.
Mhm.
That's for free. So you just need to
As a
expend that on
party
yourself.
or per person?
Each,
Just to be
each,
sure.
Okay.
Each. Awesome. All right. Awesome.
each.
Awesome.
Since this is basically you feeling different emotions, because Twig is feeling very fulfilled. Zephyr and Rana is feeling very it's very, what's the word? Honorable? Like on duty? Like
Yeah.
uh like you really got your shit together, while Rakej and Misa are kind of
Feeling
confused, but
some sort of way.
Oh,
feel
Proud?
like
we feel
they
something.
you feel great that you still have your lives, basically.
Basically. Misa just tearing up. Just happy that Rakesh and them got out of that alive.
And you now make your way to the outskirts of the settlement,
Mm-hmm.
and um you all are basically waved goodbye by the people, and
Mm-hmm.
they say that uh, you are all to be safe on your way to a place called where is that name? A place called Emudamir. I'll type.
All right.
Mir. I'm the Mir.
Yes.
Emodumir.
Can
I don't think
this the
I've
can
heard of
I
them.
can I do like, is there a check I can do if I know anything about it?
All right. History
I
check.
believe
Okay, that's
Recall.
20 plus my history. Oh, I have plus 3. What does it mean? Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. I got it. Plus 3 on
if it is
history.
not a broad town, then Zephyr would know nothing about it.
14. Wait,
All right.
if I am proficient at that skill, do I get anything? Or it's just the plus?
It's,
Right.
It gives you your
It's-
proficiency modifier.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
okay.
proficiency plus your intelligence, if that's the case.
Okay.
Because
15.
history is derived from
Yeah,
oh,
15.
15. With the 15, you recall your times in the those times at the castle that you were in, where you were basically forced to read books and to meet a quota because you have to live like a proper noble. Um, you recall those times that some of the books that you read about the land talks of Emudamir as a safe haven for those escaping abuse. It is essentially a melting pot of different cultures that all that all basically got together in search of peace with one another.
That's so inspiring. Rana quite likes that, and like kind of understands now what the parade is for, and she's a bit more. She stands a bit like taller, like she realized the significance of the whole thing, and she feels like a bit, for a small child, she's like, "Ooh, so
Yeah,
cool."
it's like you're participating in something big.
And that's way bigger than.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Anything else as you're basically leaving the settlement?
Uh, anything
All right.
else, guys?
Yeah.
Zephyr is simply giving a salute to those behind them.
I want to scout the area to make sure that like nothing's following us, perhaps, or like
Mhm.
out of the ordinary.
All right.
Also, I don't think I can pronounce that name
I didn't.
in character.
It's all right.
Emil.
And Momo.
I just cry. Okay. Is it okay to roll perception?
Uh, wait. How are you going to be scouting? So you're going to like go ahead of the parade, or are you just going to get a vantage point on the float and like look ahead?
I'll walk. I'll stalk a few feet ahead just to check the area.
All right. Roll me perception with advantage since you are ahead,
Alright.
and this is basically an entire road. So yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh
Wow.
There you
my!
go.
Let's
first
go.
one. Yay! First
Alright.
nat 20 of the session. Bless.
With your 20, you notice that uh there seems to be things like wait, what? Let me bring this up first. You notice that there are some
no.
things that seem to be approaching the general direction of the flow.
Can I tell if these things are hostile or are they just weird?
Okay. I won't answer that in a way that says if they're hostile or not. I will give you a picture of them and
Okay,
you
that's
decide.
Okay. I will perceive and then I will run most
oh.
likely.
Yeah, I'll see if I'll try to put the picture up on stream as well.
Okay.
Sure.
Also, I just want to I realize I have gone against my principles. I'm retconning Rana as the captain. She has started. There was a previous captain, but she has overthrown the kid captain of the ship and has declared anarchy on the
Oh my
on the
God.
Titanic. So
Nani?
Look at me. I am the captain.
no, she's not the captain. She's declaring
I
anarchy,
don't
and
want
she's
to be
just
the
like all the kids are like yelling around now because she's like encouraging.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
Oh
These aren't
my.
But
too
yeah,
weird.
I just wanted to retcon that. Sorry.
I am pretty sure I've seen a sea creature that looks like this, so I'm going to dash back.
Oh wait,
As far as my little legs can take me, I will dash
I'm gonna
back.
put that is
Alright.
horrifying. I'm gonna put
But
it up.
just
Uh,
like
on
Billy
stream.
Mays,
Boy.
just like Billy Mays. But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more
Oh.
of them. There's a. Oh, I don't
That's
like that.
Nice.
snakes. Can I? Okay.
What do you think of those, Misa? Do you
I
see
will.
them?
Okay, before I can do anything or start to cry, I will put 2 fingers in my mouth and whistle really loudly. And I hope that the party gets on that something's going on.
Rana's pretty alert. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
I would say that the rest of the party you could know what's going on based on the whistle.
Is Twig still playing like humans in houses with the group with the little friend group?
Yeah.
You essentially are having the time of your life, being Dan White.
I'm heavily debating whether I'd want to get their attention and just distract them and just go elsewhere. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. But also, I don't want them near the boat. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For all intents and purposes, only Misa knows this, by the way.
Yeah. I whistle
Yeah.
really loudly just to make sure that the entire party hears that something's coming up. Because I don't know how else to alert them something's going on. So did they notice me by any chance? Did they see me?
Not yet.
Oh, not-
Okay.
Wait. I will.
wait.
Okay.
The
The red winged ones are the snakes,
Mhm.
and then the goblin looking one,
Ah.
spider looking.
Oh, okay. The map changed. Yay.
yeah, the map's
Okay.
fancy now.
All right. I'm gonna put Misa here. I guess she went. All right. Where's the leak, ma'am? I'm gonna dash as far as I can back to the boat.
Sure.
Oh, where's my
because they haven't
token?
because they haven't noticed me yet. Since there's a lot of trees in the area, can I use my feet again to like just make sure that they don't notice me as I run back?
Yeah. Okay. So because you are dashing towards the general area of the float, you will need to roll me a stealth check this time
Let's
because
go.
you're dashing and it's kind of hard to dash while being discreet about.
Skulker, can I invoke my feet, sir?
Sure.
Oh, also, can you put my token up? I don't know how to.
It's okay.
Oh.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I
I'll do it.
apologize.
With a +4, that is a 21.
All right. Yeah, you're on scene.
All right. I freak out a little bit, but like I try to keep myself together and like be as quiet as possible, running back, and I still make the whistling motion as I run back to the boat.
Misa looks
Alright,
like she's
the
having a lot of
blue-
fun.
The blue rectangle is essentially the float.
Okay.
Okay, then
Wait,
I'm
this is in our way or behind, right?
What do you mean behind?
The path.
Oh, it's in your way. It's in your way.
Oh, it's in our
essentially.
way.
Okay.
You're going right to left.
Okay.
Can everyone hear me if I run towards the boat? Like if I shout really loudly?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't freak out, but something's there and I think it's gonna get us.
I believe that this is precisely the
Ooh.
moment that one should freak out.
But they haven't seen us yet, so we're ready. I think. Ooh.
I kind of hears the commotion and like seeing Misa freak out. It's like he goes to his friend group. It's like I gotta go.
All right.
Karen,
Twi-
you can play
Twi-
with me.
Twig can
Don't let
only
him
do this. Twig can only do this. Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Interesting, but
Mhm.
okay. So
So D20 plus
insight,
insight.
right?
Yes.
I don't know how to make it smaller.
Okay, that's 20.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That's what?
Is it a natural
That's
or?
No, it's
Okay.
17 plus
Oh,
3.
it's a
Okay,
dirty
okay.
20. Awesome.
Okay.
If that's the case, then you notice because Thera is still nearby. Well, she was basically overlooking you guys have playtime basically, and she notices, or you notice, Twig. She looks a bit nervous.
Who? Sorry. Who?
Thera.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah.
baby. Let's go.
Twig, like, kind of stopping his game a bit and telling Heron to go play for him instead and don't let Daeon die. He goes over to Aether first to check on her. It's like, is everything okay?
She basically goes. She looks like she was in a trance, and she snaps out of it, and she goes like, "Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing all right. Well, it seems that there might be a ambush of sorts. Hopefully, it's nothing too big.
Why is she so calm about this?
Oh,
Um, just please deal with it. I'll make sure that the float stops. Like, it won't proceed forward until the threat has been taken care of.
Well, what are we waiting for?
All right,
Like,
everybody ready to
Should we-
fight?
Ready to fight?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Michael, I made tokens for your face claims of your thingies. I'll just upload them.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Everybody, roll initiative.
All right, I'll roll in a bit. I'm just uploading this.
Yeah. So for those who don't know how the initiative is calculated, D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
All right, here
I'm
you go,
gonna-
Michael. I set some here for you. Oh.
It would
I
seem that
got
would be a total of 20.
11.
Okay.
got a big one.
I'll roll initiative as well. My initiative is +4. Let me roll.
What was it?
You should.
Okay.
18
You good?
plus 2 using the dice roller on the site.
Yeah.
I got a
Everyone
7.
send your
That's right.
initiatives to the chat. In adventuring chat. 20.
Yep.
Oh, Twig fast.
Twig very fast.
Twig is very alert. We are proud of Twig.
4.
Oh no!
Rakesh!
I'm so sorry,
Rakesh, what are you
Rakesh.
doing?
Rakesh
You
rolled
have
a 4.
wisdom, you have intelligence, but you can't see a fly in front of your face.
Kirsty's tiny elephant eyes.
Kirsty's so
Kirsty's tiny little
these tiny glowing elephant eyes.
mouth.
All right. Okay, let me just make sure. Sorry, Sunshine, could you drop the same number of those spider-looking things as the one in the goblins so that I can replace it?
Okay, how many? The spider looking things? Okay, yeah.
6.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4,
So
5,
5
6.
more.
1, 2,
All
3,
right.
4,
What
5,
is
6. There we go. Got you.
all right? DM got a 14 and a 5. Okay. Let me just adjust.
Do they go oh wait, have the monsters rolled initiative as well?
Yes, they have.
Oh, the we already have art. That's so cute.
Oh, that is adorable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on stream. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the stream.
It's so cute.
All right.
He's just crying there.
I have the initiative, so top of the round is Twig.
Go
Oh,
Twig,
boy.
go.
Go Twig, go. Go Twig, go. We're gonna die, but go Twig, go.
Oh yeah, is this your first time doing battle, Yumi, or no?
Not my first time, but I'm still new at this, so I'm
Alright.
kind of slow.
It's alright.
Okay, so before we get into mechanics, tell me what you want to do first.
Okay.
Am I fast enough to like head towards the crowd of the monsters?
How much movement do we have on you?
You're a high elf, so that's 30 feet. You can from there you can go right in front of Misa if you just normally run. If you dash, you can go further.
Would that count as an action, right?
It will count as an action if you dash. However, you're a sorcerer, so if I were you, just stay in front of Misa.
Okay. Since I can't reach them yet, I am going to see if I can go in front of Misha and start. Can I reach them with my crossbow? With my light crossbow?
Sure, you can use your crossbow. All right.
Okay.
So I'll just move your token in front of Misa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Hi, Twig. How
Hello.
was your playdate?
Who told you about that?
I
Yeah,
can
technically,
hear.
none of you know.
Okay, okay.
Technically,
Sorry.
none of you know.
I mean,
Misa, I can hear.
well,
I
I assume I assume that they had a play date with Rana on the boat, so I'm just gonna go like, how's your play date?
Oh, playdate? What playdate? I was just looking around and making sure suspicious stuff like that, and he points at the monsters. I'm gonna deal with that.
I'm gonna deal with that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Have fun.
All right. So I'm just checking the range on a crossbow.
The light crossbow.
Oh, it's a light crossbow. All right.
Yeah.
That is 8320. Sure, that you can fire away. Roll a d20 plus your proficiency
Plus dexterity.
and dexterity. Thank you.
Proficiency, dexterity, and a d20. Okay.
That's a lot.
That's
We
range
I can do
attacks.
this. Oh
Number.
boy, that's not good. Boy.
Hehe, math.
Please don't. That's a 10.
Oh no.
And right on the as you fire your crossbow, it zips past. It zips through the wind, and basically this thing just like jumps in midair just to dodge it, and then lands on its feet again, and then just hisses at you like.
Oh,
Mm, that's fast.
well, shit.
I meant to do
Alright.
that.
A shame.
Right. Done. Anything else that you can do for your bonus action?
I don't think I can do anything extra.
Okay. Yeah, you're a sorcerer. Okay. So given that, if you have nothing else, Zephyr, it's your turn.
Let's go.
There's not much that she can do right now, other than approach.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to dash?
That I do.
Oh,
Alright,
you're
that's
approaching.
60 feet of movement. God.
And do these things look as though they would be able to attack me from the distance they are right now?
You're asking if they can attack you from where they are right now?
If they appear as though they could.
They could probably reach you. That's what I have to say.
That would most likely be better wording of what I was trying to ask, but
Mm-hmm.
with that in mind, she is
yes.
going to enter her rage.
Very well.
Okay.
And as she does so,
Right.
a kraken
getting
tentacle
angry.
appears near her.
A what?
There we go.
The tentacle of a kraken.
Let's go.
I don't.
That's barbarian.
And
I
by
don't
near
think
her, I mean coming out of her back.
Nice.
Lisa
Oh,
thinks this is completely normal. She's like, yay.
Hmm.
Such
Alright,
is the
so
ability of a barbarian walking the path of the depths.
Yes. Do you make an attack or anything, or it just comes out?
I cannot make an attack as they are not within 15 feet.
All right. Okay, so as you enter your rage, you see that the water that makes up your body looks like it's conjuring up a storm. And this storm, and like there's a whirlpool at your back, and out from the whirlpool of your back shoots out this tentacle. All right, that's your turn. Next is Misa.
Okay, I noticed that that Zephyr's going into rage, and I've probably seen this before, so I'm not as phased. I fire my crossbow because I
All
don't
right.
I don't know if I should get too close yet.
Okay.
All right, I'll roll. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Does it have bonus? That's a 23 hit.
Oh yeah, 23 definitely hits.
Okay, roll for
You're
damage.
aiming for the closest spider thing, correct? Right?
I'm aiming for the one right behind it. Wait, let me use my pointer tool so you can see it.
Sure.
This one.
Gotcha.
So yeah, rolling for damage.
Okay, go for it. Roll for damage.
Let's say 1d8 plus 2, so that is a 6.
Right. As you fire your crossbow, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead, so this comes to mind. You basically like fan the hammer. You quick draw, fan the hammer, and then in a barrage of crossbow bolts, you score a direct hit on this thing's sack-like body part, and it
Oh.
just oozes like yellow ichor out of it, and it
Dear.
deflates like a balloon. Dice.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. Sneak attack. Oh, sneak attack.
Oh, it's dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
Oh. Fast.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Sneak attack on what?
The one on the other side. Wait, I'll highlight it. This one.
No, sneak attack applies to your target, not the. It's not
Oh,
like
it's
green and blue.
dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's dead.
Okay, it's dead. Okay, then I won't sneak attack, but I will see. I'll dash beside Zephyr in case they need in case they need cover.
Okay. Bonus action dash.
Bonus action dash. How many feet can I dash again? Sorry, just
Oh,
Um,
dash is a
your
bonus
movement.
action.
Double your.
Okay.
No, it's bonus action for rogues.
Oh, okay.
But your dash essentially makes your movement double.
okay.
So
I'll get.
you're a human 30, 60.
All right, I will get right beside Zephyr. Over here. Give me a sec. I just stick here, and I'm like, "Hi, Zeph." Just like old times, right?
Most certainly so.
All right. Next is my turn. It's the spider things.
Okay.
These things are known to be a Neogi hatchling.
Oh, yeah, I saw the name and I clicked over very small.
Neo.
Right. All right. So they will move up close. As they all basically skitter together as like one group. And each of them are going to fire what seems to be like, as they open their mouth, they shoot out what seems to be that yellow ichor that poured out from the one that died. Okay, wait. Alright, so the yellow ichor basically shoots. So 3 goes to the barbarian, 2 goes to the rogue. I will
Alright.
roll. This one's for the barbarian. That is a crit miss. That's a 1. Second attack. That's a 22 that hits.
Indeed.
That's a 9, only 1 hit.
It's maintained
Okay.
my rage.
I'm sorry, what?
It's maintained my rage.
Yes. Take 4 acid damage.
Is that what you rolled? Because I have acid
Yeah.
resistance, I'm just making certain.
All right, so that's 2 damage since you're resistant.
Nice.
But you have to make a Constitution saving throw,
Let's go.
as this
You
thing
can do
basically
it.
seeps into your skin. But given that you're a water genasi, it doesn't really like burn as much. It's like that old chemistry experiment where you try to maintain the base and the acid together and all that. And yeah, what did you roll for your Constitution save?
That is a failure.
Oh,
How failure are we talking here?
I rolled a total of 8.
Oh, okay, 8. You're taking extra damage though, as this thing like seeps into your skin, and it shouldn't hurt, but it hurts.
Oh fuck.
And this one is not acid. This is poison damage this time. 5 poison damage.
Oh my.
That is. Alright. So, the 2 attacks go for the rogue. 19 hits you.
Definitely.
Second attack. Crit miss. So just 1 hit.
Okay.
Please take, oh god, 2 acid damage.
Okay.
And then roll me a Constitution save.
Quick one is this one. Let's go. 14.
14 makes it. Take
Okay.
half of this damage. Take 8, so half 4. 4 poison damage.
Okay. HP mod. Sorry, -2 only. -4.
Minus 4.
All right. All right. I wince a little bit, and I'm like, "Is that all you got?"
They all basically say like, yes.
That's what I thought. All right.
Right.
I will. Wait, I can't do anything. It's your turn, pala. Go.
Okay. Next is Rana.
okay, Rana. These are all. Wait, they're all snakes, and there's like a big bug in the back. Is that the thing?
No, the snakes are at the back. These are all like
Snakes.
creepy crawlers at the front.
Rana enjoys. Rana enjoys the sight. She like
Rana!
she like cups her hands to like telescopes. She's like, wow, cool. And then she realizes, oh wait, they're attacking our friends. That's not so cool anymore. Never mind, they're not friends. They're no longer creepy crawly friends. They are creepy crawly enemies. Can she do spike growth? Does it reach? 150.
150 definitely reaches.
Yeah. So she does spike. How big is the wait? I'm sorry. Let me double check how big the area is. 20-foot radius. How would that? I don't know what that means. Could you?
For you.
It is
Yeah,
a
20-foot radius. I
Where,
guess.
where
is
are you
the-
centering it?
I guess as much wherever it will get as much as the creepy crawlies. As she
Actually,
can.
So imagine.
20, right?
Yeah, 20-foot radius. I don't know what that means.
It means that it is
That
20
means
feet on
force.
either side.
Like a circle.
Yeah. Okay. So starting from you, this is 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
So imagine just all of it.
Oh yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, basically
Like
they
That's
get
affected.
yeah, okay, yeah, nice. So Rihanna, basically how she does, her druidic focus is a butterfly, a mounted butterfly. So she just like. Oh yeah, she calls everyone else. Calls all the other kids. Like, look what I can do, and she raises her butterfly, mounted butterfly charm thing, and then
Okay.
from the ground, I guess you can describe it, DM.
Alright. So you basically get. Is this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like how I imagine it is that this is like a necklace of some sort that has a.
Yeah,
Butterfly?
yeah, and a live butterfly that's like mounted on it.
Okay.
It's dead. It's dead.
Ah, It's like encased in, it's like one of those
Encased,
things that's encased
yeah.
in amber, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you raise it up, and it essentially, it hits the sun. So
Oh,
like the rays of the sun like flashes on it,
Woo!
and then it magnifies it, and it shoots out an exactly circular area of that big of an area, and suddenly that area just sh- from the ground shoots out many different spike thorns. And do they have to make a saving throw?
they have no. Basically, every time they have they take 2d4 piercing damage every time they
Gotcha.
travel. Every 5 feet they travel.
Oh
So
Gotcha.
Jesus!
yeah.
Dangerous children on board.
Yeah, so this thing
She's like, yeah,
basically
that's science, photosynthesis, and nobody in the ship knows what she's talking about.
the children can't even say photosynthesis, let
They
alone
can't even
understand it.
spell it. That's why they want me to be the captain.
So you essentially make this entire area like a thorny battlefield where if they have no way of bypassing it, they will take damage from all the thorn.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Anything else?
Uh, no one's hurt yet, so I can't. I have no.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
there
no
are
need for
some
bonus
people who
action.
are hurt, but not badly.
Oh, is there?
You're okay.
Did someone get hurt?
Fine.
No, I have a
Zephyr
bonus
and
Got
action.
it.
Zephyr and
I
Misa
have a
You're
both
bonus
got
okay.
harmed,
action.
but we are both
Wait.
fine.
Okay, wait.
I'm still okay.
Are you sure? I have a bonus action. Wait, Bomb of the Summer Court. I'm sorry, I've never played this druid.
It's okay.
You can spend. You can choose an ally you see within 120 feet of you and spend a number of those dice equal to half of your. Wait, what? Wait.
All right.
Man.
I'll-
Okay, wait. Okay, I have a pool of fey energy represented by number of d6s.
Don't worry, I'm already looking it up for you.
Okay, I have a number of d.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to heal someone, I would suggest you heal Misa because Zephyr
Okay.
needs damage in order to
Okay, yeah.
contain rage.
How much damage do you have, Miss?
I have 4. That's why I'm fine.
Oh,
But,
okay.
Yeah.
Randa's just like, you good? You good? Yelling from the float, you good?
Just remember, you only
Lisa.
have 3d6s,
okay.
huh?
Yeah. Okay, you
Okay.
good? And then she doesn't do anything. she does. She sits back down.
All
We'll
right.
find out in another few minutes.
Are you
So
alright?
far.
You're okay?
Oh, but she hops down from the. I can still right.
Yeah. You can go
Movement is
down.
Okay.
its own action.
I hop down the side twig.
Alright.
That's 30 feet. 30.
Alright.
Okay.
All right. Next
Yeah.
turn.
Oh.
It's the snakes.
Yes.
Okay. How much damage per feet?
Ah?
Per 5?
Wait. Per 5 feet, 2d4. I believe.
Ooh.
Oh my,
Boy.
max of 8. Holy
You're
shit.
fucking
Yeah,
dead.
that's
Sorry.
Oh, they dead then.
that looks bad for the snakes. Okay.
The snakes!
I don't
The
believe that they would be one lucky by going around and not through.
Oh crap. Sorry. I accidentally.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem for the snakes. You know what? They see blood and they don't know what's wrong. I'm going to base this off of their intelligence modifier. Excuse me. Alright, their intelligence modifier is essentially a -5. So are they stupid enough to go through the spike growth? Oh, of course they are.
Would that not be wisdom?
Wisdom, it's
Yeah, it's
either way,
perception.
it's 0.
check.
Ah,
Either way, they're already inside it.
Yeah,
They
Um,
activated my trap card.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, so it will. I think it will dash. It has to.
Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. Why is that so smart?
Okay. That is a coverage of. Oh god. I think that's 16d4 worth of damage.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Because it's
and-
40
There
you
feet
go.
of movement.
To all of them or just some?
Just the snakes.
E-
Oh,
Even if you roll nat ones on all those d4s, I think you could kill it. I think.
You'll never know. Wait. So for every 5 feet it moves, it's
5 feet.
2d4, correct?
Yes, for every 5 feet.
Yeah, and it's
Math.
gonna dash. So
Snake real dumb. It slithers.
that
It's free
is...
real estate.
It's
God dang it.
much.
So it will go all the way to Zephyr, but please roll damage. That is essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that is 8 squares. So 2d4 times 8. So that's
16d4.
16d4. Roll your damage. It's not smart enough to go like, I should probably stop moving.
Me?
They were just like,
Yeah,
I'm a snake.
roll damage.
Okay.
16d4.
16 d4. I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna roll this
Yeah,
physically.
you shouldn't.
I'm
You shouldn't
sorry.
roll your dice with that.
Can I do it on every?
Yeah,
Apology.
go for it. Go for it.
Like,
You're like this.
That's
I
what it's
put it
for.
in butt commands.
okay.
Miss
Girl.
Watson, please don't lay on my corpse.
Imagine me doing it one by one. Jeez.
Holy
41.
shit, 41 damage.
Dead.
31 damage.
41.
41?
Yes. It's dead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It basically crawls, it crawls through this thing.
I
and then-
command die.
Yeah.
Essentially, okay, so trigger warning for anybody who is spectating or is playing. This is gonna get a little graphic. But essentially, these snakes, because it's a swarm of snakes, these snakes basically go through a paper shredder. And they just come out as like, you all were 24 snakes. Why are you 75 snakes now? Oh, okay.
Oh my.
God. Oh, gross.
Dead.
Dead.
Wait. Is this enough to make Misa cry? I
Yes.
think so.
Yes.
Yes,
Seeing
you
this
just-
seeing this horrific thing happen.
See, the question is, does she know what's going on?
Yeah, it's right in front of you.
I look at Zephyr. Are they dead or did they make baby snakes?
I am fairly certain that there are no living snakes in that pile anymore.
Okay, yeah,
Have
yeah.
a quick
I'm gonna
Misa cries.
go. I'm gonna Misa cries once more. She's dehydrated.
Rakesh has a quick thing he wants to try though.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, it's your turn.
Is there
Go for it.
one in this? Oh, is it finally my turn?
Yeah, it's finally your turn. After the snakes committed suicide, it is now your turn.
Yeah. After noticing everything that's going on, is there a way to find the least mulched snake
The
in this
least what?
pile? Least shredded snake.
I mean, they're all
Least.
basically like banana peels at this point.
Essentially, Rakesh is going to take the potion from earlier and drop a few drops onto the wound
Oh my
and
God.
see like if it does anything suspicious
Oh,
or
no.
Is
suspicious.
he able to reach
Oh,
them?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, Wumi, Kaz dropped a picture of Rakesh with a bomb blast.
Yeah, I see. We're just filling
Okay,
up the.
So here's the thing: you have to get to here though in order to do that because this is where it died.
I will
Yeah.
walk.
I'll walk.
You're
God.
a Loxodon, so that's around 30 feet of movement.
30. Yeah.
Oh my.
I think you'll need to dash. Yeah, you'll
Well,
need-
I am in no hurry. Those things aren't going anywhere.
Alright. So you're basically doing staying alive.
That's terrifying. The ground
Right.
just shakes.
RPGs. It's like
The ground just shakes as
Exactly.
Rakesh
The
moves. And we're
city's
like, "Oh."
shaking and everything is breaking.
Float is like
And like-
shaking a bit.
all right. So, anything else? You just moved though. Are you dashing? Because if you dash, you make it.
I'm just gonna move. I don't like. I am in that position where narratively it'd be a bother for him to run, but if I was playing a Breath of the Wild-esque, I would be running point A to point B in an instant.
Gotcha. So anything for your attack action? Bonus action?
I just kind of want to like make it over to the pile in my experiment.
Okay. Because you still have an action, and it seems like a waste if you're just going to use it to move. If you're going to dash, then that makes use of the action.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you're dashing?
Let's just go that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, sorry. Let me move the page. Okay. So essentially, you dashed towards your party mates who are frontlining, and then they say it's like, okay, no need to fear, right? And then it's, and then
Our
you, and then
choleric
they see
goes
you.
all the way.
I run over, stomping down, and I scream, "Stop dying!"
Oh
Okay.
no.
And then you see this guy with like a bottle of Baja Blast just dropping stuff on the shredded snakes.
Gamer fuel.
Why are you? I just killed them.
So I'm only like using a few drops because I want to
Okay.
see if like it has any like effect that's
Oh,
like
okay.
Yeah, nothing happened.
suspicious.
Nothing.
Nothing
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
Because this is technically a potion of healing, and you are essentially putting a bandage over a disemboweled body.
Right. Well, I don't want to use it on my teammate neither, so I turn to Zephyr and say like, "You good, champ?"
Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son? In like a
I'm
booming
fine.
voice.
Do you need me to heal you, like, or do you think you want to
Nah.
walk this off?
I am doing fine.
Okay.
Alright.
I can get a spoon and I can scoop out the acid.
I do
So
not
if
do
that's-
that.
We're okay.
If that's your turn, then top of the round, Twig. What are you doing?
Let's go, Twig.
Oh, it's my turn. Yay. I want to get closer to my squad a bit, so I'm going to try to walk over as far as I can without taking a dash action.
It's
Alright.
D.
Let's say
How-
so. You should.
Mhm.
You can
My
probably
speed
get.
is 30.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
You're high up, so 30.
Yeah, so you should be able to get around here, I think. You can check it with the ruler.
So like this. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that is
He
right.
kind of just waves to you guys. It's like, you doing okay?
Do
I
you
think
want to
so.
cast a spell?
You got a spell.
I would like to cast Chaos Bolt.
What is
Ooh.
that? Sounds horrifying.
That's a fun spell.
At first it looks like it's going to be a bolt of fire, but suddenly it starts getting out of control. It's like, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Alright, let's go Chaos Bolt. Now, please roll me a d20 plus your charisma and proficiency.
Oh, curse.
Yeah, because it's a sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so +4.
Like a warlock?
Sorcerer.
Warlock and sorcerer
Sorcerer.
and
Are both
paladin, they're
charisma.
all charisma.
Oh, are all charisma? Okay, thank you.
There are many charisma casters in 5e.
Yo, I rolled a natural 20, so that's 24.
Oh my.
What?
That's a crit. Okay, here's the thing. Okay,
Piece of shit.
here is the thing. Take note of what I'm going to tell you. You have to roll me 4 d8s and 2 d6s.
4 d8s and 2 d6s.
Yes. Also, you're going to
4d8s,
purge,
2d6s.
by the way. Alright,
Am I?
so yes, you will. You casted the spell, and I want to make wild sorcerers more interesting than they are in terms of the
Okay,
rules
so
as
4
written.
d8s and 2
I
d6s.
wrote it down in bot commands for you, so you can just copy paste them in Apri.
You casted a spell.
Okay, that's 26 total.
26 total?
Yeah.
For the 4d6, the 4d8s and the 2d6s.
Yeah.
It
So
should be on
20
owlbear.
26, and then okay, so you basically go like, okay, I'll just do a simple firebolt. You just you expect a tiny bullet of fire to fire out. Turns out it's a chaos bolt, and a myriad of different elements just swirl around your finger and fire off to this spider, instantly disintegrating it in like ice, acid, fire. Every element that is in the Forgotten Realms, it has been annihilated by said elements.
What?
Can I shout as it whizzes past us? Twig incoming! Because I just know it's Twig.
Wait, can you roll me a D100 as you surge?
D100?
That's just
Yes,
some
there's
wild
a
magic,
percentile
people.
dice there that says 100.
Okay,
At
d100.
That's
25.
25? Don't worry. I'm for those thinking that I'm using the one on the PHB. I am not. So this will be interesting.
Of course it is.
Oh my.
Michael.
Alright, as you
just
fire
started.
out this bolt and disintegrated, well, the very life essence of this crawler. Like I'm pretty sure you took it to the afterlife, disintegrated its soul in the afterlife, and wherever it ended up, you disintegrated it there as well. As you did all of that, you suddenly feel like your forehead opens up,
Oh Jesus.
and you now see things more clearly as you have awakened the third eye. You have advantage
Oh
on
my.
perception checks for a minute.
I can see. I can fight.
fight. Like,
Twig just kind of like, oh, what's going on? It's like, oh my gosh, it's like everything looks so weird. Like, Rihanna, you look so weird.
you look so weird. Why you got an eye on your forehead?
Oh,
Wait, do you literally have a third eye? Do you literally have a third eye, or is it just like
Twig
figurative?
literally has a third eye.
Okay, is this enough to make
I
Melissa cry?
mean,
Yes.
Wait, could they
Yes.
see it? Because they have like the full head of hair.
Okay, to paint you a picture, you disintegrated the soul of this thing, and you're the only one who sees the soul get disintegrated itself.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Jesus to the soul, even though
That's all
it
you
can't hear him.
I don't think you can apologize to the dead, but okay.
Dang, that thing's
I'm
gone.
sorry.
Yeah, this thing is beyond dead. Alright. Next, if you have nothing else. God, you guys are outputting the damage. Okay, let me just bring up the initiative. Next is Zephyr.
First things
Let's
first, she's going to go over to here and
Mhm.
attempt to use that kraken tentacle that is poking out of her back to drag one of these two closer to her. It has to succeed on a strength saving throw, DC of 12, otherwise it will be pulled up to 10 feet closer.
And guess who has -4 on their strength save?
Oh, lovely.
No.
Got a 4 total.
And so it is moved 10 feet closer to be right next to me.
That's also movement on the spike growth. So Rana, please roll me 4d4s.
4d4. I'll just do it in real life. It's just 4. 1, 1, 4, 2. That's 8.
8 damage. Alright, Zephyr, what are you doing?
As
Other
this thing
than,
is
you know.
apparently still alive, she's going to do the obvious and attack with her great axe.
Alright.
Smash.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Okay, noted. AC is probably 15 or less.
Alright. So to paint a picture, basically, you get your tentacle essentially does the scorpion get over here through a thorny battlefield,
Oh shit.
which drags it. So like the tentacle gets the face of this thing, smashes it down to the ground, and drags it across, making it a new face with the spikes. And it tosses up. It tosses it up, and then you swing for the fences like some kind of baseball player, and you essentially cut this in half while the acre just drops down on you, but it's unprocessed acre, so it's not acidic or poisonous. So it just you're bathed in its blood, basically.
I see that I did not even need to roll that 9 points of damage.
How much points of damage?
9.
All right, Twig,
Ooh,
you see
shit.
another soul get cut in half.
Oh my.
Oh, gee.
This
Ah.
kid's seeing some shit.
I
Um,
turn to Rakesh and I go, she slapped me at that once.
It was a
Fine.
love. It was a light love tap.
As long as
Yeah.
And thus ends her turn.
wait, no,
I was
Are you
essentially
saying
going to say this is basically a double team move. That's why I made everybody do their things.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
All right, yeah, guys.
no. Continue.
Okay. Because if that's the case, then it's Misa's turn.
Oh, are there any alive?
3.
Yeah, there are 3 left.
Yeah,
Alright,
there's 3 left. Not for
okay,
long.
I'm thinking, do I have reach on any of my? I don't think I do. Everything's melee except for the crossbow. So
It
I
does.
will. I
Crossbow
can
still
try that.
procs sneak attack, I think.
Yeah, it's range, so I can sneak attack. But I will all the way to, all the way to the nearest one, and I will shoot it with my crossbow.
Gotcha. Roll to
Okay.
hit.
Does a shit? Does a 17 hit? Yes, it does.
17 definitely hits.
All right, rolling for damage. Oh, that's an 8. 8 plus 2, that's 10.
10. As you shoot this, it basically you shoot it where you think its neck is. So you
Uh-huh.
basically it spurts out from where you shot it, and then it just like it's like one of those garden sprinklers where it's like
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna cry about that later. I'm gonna cry about that later. Right now, I'm okay. I know I can't attack again, right?
yeah, you can. You're still tier 1.
All right. I will use my I will use my movement to move a little bit. I'll see if I can move a little closer. I'll go in front of
Alright.
Rakesh.
Okay,
I don't want to hide at the moment, so I'm just like, what?
gotcha.
Oh.
Anything else?
I basically go, don't worry, Rakesh, I can protect you. He's like several feet taller than me.
I have confidence in you. Do what you
Thank
need to
you.
do.
Thank you, Rakesh. That's it.
All right.
Right behind you.
Alright, ending turn.
Next, Rana.
Okay. What can I do? What can I do? I'll go closer, I guess, as much as I can. And then, does anyone need healing? 1, 2.
The enemies need healing.
Yeah, I don't.
They-
I think we're fine.
They're fine.
Yeah, we're good. Rana, just
Sure.
The total amount of damage. Oh God, they need healing.
how much to dash? How much can I dash? You know, just so I can catch up with everyone.
Dashing will double your movement.
Okay, I'll
So
just catch up
32
beside Twig
turns.
again. It's
Sure.
she's like, your face is weird. Very, I'm sorry. That's just random.
I swear, I thought you were gonna do like a vicious mockery and just like.
No, no,
good
it's just
job.
like your face looks weird. Are you okay?
All right.
Twig?
Uh,
Oh, Yumi, are you not being heard? Sorry.
You
I
mean
didn't
what?
say anything.
Okay. I see Twig simply does not react.
He's just kind of like having the wildest time of his life with that eye.
Like,
His
it's like a
third
child
eye has
acid
been
trip, I
opened.
see.
He's
Oh,
not sure
I-
how to
oh,
feel
He
about
has
it.
a third eye.
oh, so he doesn't. Does he not perceive what's going on around him? I just want to ask.
he does perceive
He
it.
does. He's just a bit out of
Yeah.
it. Okay, okay. That's all I'll take because it looks like
Alright.
I feel like them moving will take care of itself.
Right. They won't move. They'll just like spit
Oh,
Icar again.
oh, are they smart?
Smart-ish.
Uh,
They saw what the spider did. They saw what their friend
Make her do.
did. Right. One will attack the barbarian. The other one will attack the rogue. First is
again?
Zephyr. 20 does hit. That's for sure.
Indeed.
Please take 5 acid damage, but you're resistant, so take 2.
Lovely.
And then make a con save, please.
Does a 12 succeed?
Yes, it does succeed. Take half of 9, so 4. 4 poison damage.
That was very nearly as much as last time when I failed.
Alright. Next is attacking the rogue.
On guard, you fuck.
8 definitely misses. So it basically these two things just fire Icar right at the barbarian, and the barbarian literally just like flexes to take in the attack, and nothing looks like nothing happened on the barbarian end. While the rogue does a triple backflip somersault 360 900 degree, I don't know,
Oh jeez.
and lands on their feet. You basically did more than what was necessary in order to dodge the attack. Alright.
I put my fists up like up with like a in like a fist motion. I'm like, hey you fucks.
Alright, Rakej.
Raquel?
Alright. I wanted to move to Zephyr's side.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm going to move to Zephyr's side.
Alright.
I am going to offer a hearty smack on the back and offer guidance.
I'm gonna slap his ass for guidance, sir.
Oh my gosh, that's an inside joke
Oh
from
my.
like another campaign that me and Sunshine are in. Like we're all clerics, and oh, wait, are we? All... Yeah, and we all
we're
slap
all
each
clerics.
other. Yeah, we all slap each other's ass to give guidance.
Okay.
Nobody
Okay.
ever. Yeah, it's horrible. Anyway,
Alright, Rakej.
Essentially- Upon
Gotcha.
touching one willing creature,
Yes.
once before the spell
Essentially-
ends, the target can. What? Yep.
Are you sure you want to give guidance? You don't want to like do another attacking cantrip? Because I'll tell you this now, guidance is
Guidance
not
doesn't
that
kill
useful
steal.
in a fight. Oh, guidance doesn't kill steal. Gotcha. All right, so that's your turn. Rakej, that's your turn.
Oh, no, yeah, like yes, with that, do not know. Like Rakesh is kind of like the sidelines, making sure everyone's doing all right, making sure everyone's like doing well. Like, no, for the sake of it now, Tej is going to offer guidance to give like the extra little push because it seems like water and acid have been mixing a bit too much.
Gotcha.
Zephyr.
Gotcha. Alright. If that's your turn, top of the round, Twig.
Twig.
What mayhem will ensue this time?
Let me see what I can do with.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry, what happened?
Raquel basically
you're
booty slapped Zephyr, and now it is now it is the ticking time bomb's turn.
Oh no! Dragon coming!
It's okay. I would like to see if I could do poison spray on the creatures, but I don't know if they would be immune because it's a noxious puff of gas, not really the same venom they have.
Let me just check the range on poison spray. That is, it's only 10 feet in range though. You need to go close.
Oh, is it okay if I move closer then? Because I've been slowly but surely getting there.
I believe in you.
There's nothing preventing you from
But
moving,
you
so...
will need to be. You would need to be in the spike growth if you want to use it within range.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Never mind then. Never mind then. In that case, I'm just gonna use the the good old bow and arrow. No chaos for today.
All right.
That's enough chaos for today.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit, please.
So that's D20 plus dexterity and proficiency.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And dexterity.
I saw you roll. It's a 15 that hits.
Oh, okay.
Roll for damage. A crossbow is. Sorry, is it 1d6?
A light crossbow is 1d8 plus 4.
There you go. Roll 1d8 plus 4.
The attack bonus is plus 6. Do I add that to that?
No. Just 1d8 plus 4.
Okay, thank you.
Sure thing.
1d8. Oh, that's 5.
5. That exactly kills it.
Nice.
Fascinating.
There we go.
As you see that there is enough chaos for now, you bring out your crossbow and then you just fire at the closest one, and this thing, it's clean. It cleanly goes through, so it went out the mouth. It went in the mouth and outside the other end, then deflating it.
Yeah.
I did it! Did you guys see that? I hit perfect!
You did wonderfully.
Good job, Twig. She's like holding in her tears at the moment. Good job.
Right. Next, if that's Zephyr, bring it home.
You remember that tentacle? I would like that last one to roll a DC, a strength saving throw. DC 12.
A saving throw. Strength, right?
Indeed.
Alright. Oh, it rolled a 14. Total.
Oh.
Very well. The tentacle attempts to drag it forward, but it is able to shake it off then.
Does guidance offer any like help?
No, because it's a
guidance doesn't really-
enemy saving throw.
Anything else?
Yes, guidance is a 1d4 to any ability check,
Skill check. Yes.
but not attack rolls. However,
Mm-hmm.
I may end up using my inspiration for this throw.
Oh, you want me to re-roll?
No. I'm going to be using it for a javelin toss.
Alright, let's see first if you hit. I prefer using the inspiration after you see the result. That way it's not wasted.
Let's go! Bring it
I do
home,
not need it
Zephyr!
as it is a total of 16.
Nice.
Alright, that hits.
Nice!
And it is
Javelin. Please roll damage.
absolute minimum of 5 points of piercing.
That's still enough to kill it.
Woo! Bring
Only
it
has 5
home!
HP. As you basically throw this javelin, you almost like Olympic level of throwing, and instead of an arc, you throw it straight ahead at this thing, piercing its like thorax and then pinning it to the ground as it basically hisses. Wait, let me just erase everything. All right. It essentially hisses, and it looks at all of you before it dies. And it looks towards the float. And it goes suddenly in an unnatural voice. When it was hissing before, now it seems like it is a human male voice. You
Oh.
hear, "My love, it saddens me to see you suffer. All you need to do is ask, and I will allow you to come home."
Excuse me?
And then it hisses again and goes like,
Oh
and
my.
dies.
Okay.
The plot thickens.
Did anybody
Uh,
else hear that, or was that just me?
Everybody
I-
heard it.
Is
Oh,
combat
no.
ended?
Tej only
Combat
knows
ended.
that this
Okay,
parade
I-
float's about to become a pinata.
Can I kneel through? Can I kneel and go near the obliterated thingy? And I kind of poke it like, hey, can you talk again with a cool voice? I didn't catch that.
I
Just
believe
revives,
that
goes back, and then goes like, no. Then dies again.
Jesus.
No.
I
I'm
believe
like,
that
"Oh,
Thera
okay.
has some explaining to do.
I suppose so. Uh, oh dear, can we get rid of the spikes? I don't think the boat can go near this.
I'm pretty sure the druid can put off the spike.
I look at Rana.
Rana
Rana,
is
those
like-
spikes.
But they're so cool.
Rana!
Okay.
I would like to reclaim my spear.
She retreats them back.
Oh,
She brings
thank you.
Okay,
There.
I'm gonna waddle back to the to the boat.
Oh.
Zephyr is going to reclaim her javelin that she had thrown and is going to return to the float as well.
Wait, are there
Yeah.
remains? Do the monsters have remains or not?
Yeah, there are remains. I just didn't leave the tokens there just for.
No, can I pick them up?
Sure.
Okay, Rana keeps them. As much as she can stuff into her pockets.
Rana, that's dirty. Don't touch. Don't touch.
She hisses. She
It is
hisses
not-
back. She hisses like the spiders. As a joke. She's like, it's
If
for
you
my
did
not-
collection. It's for my
Tej
collection.
also goes over to the innards of one particularly destroyed one, takes a leather bag and like does the thing where he turns it inside out and then he grabs it like a doggy bag
No, he's
Oh my.
and he like
he's sanitary. Yeah.
Rakesh, don't encourage her.
No,
do
it's
not-
fine.
I do not tell people how to hunt.
At least Rakesh
Oh,
like
are we
held it with
hunting?
like a bag, Randall, so that it was like hands in the dirt, like stuffing it in her pocket. And she has a long skirt, so she's just stuffing it in her pocket.
I look away. I go back to the float before I start crying once more.
But yes, that's what.
So,
Quick
you
and
all make your way
sorry.
back to the float. And what's Twig doing?
Twig was kind of looking at Rakesh and Rana. It's like, oh, are we hunting? And he kind of grabs one of the corpses and stuff and kind of sniffs it curiously.
Oh no! Don't eat
Yeah.
it! Don't eat it! Don't eat it!
And every one of you now has a carcass.
Even me? I didn't want
Rana puts one in your hands.
one. Jesus
Zephyr is going to go ahead and simply lightly pluck it out of the crying child's hand.
Thank you, Zephyr.
Rana.
And she's going to place it on Rana's head.
Thank you. She's fine with that. She leaves it there.
Alright.
Well,
So you all make your way back to the float. And you essentially see Thera looking more worried than she was before. Almost as if like the threat was done with. Why is she still worried?
So, Thera,
She basically snaps out of her worry and goes like, what is it?
We have
Would
some
you care to
explaining to do.
would you care to explain why there was a male voice that stated that, "My love, you need simply ask and you may return home once more"?
She like looks to the side and then gives it a thought. And she looks like she has a grimace on her face. And she explains this as essentially the parade continues on. While you guys are going further inside the float. She explains that, this is probably the doings of one of my consorts, Tom.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom, as in Tom.
Okay.
She goes like, he's been cruel as of late, being more and more cruel to others. And when I brought this up to him, he just deflected it and minimized them all. His full name is Tomakas.
Maracas?
Tomakas.
Yes,
I
he is
thought
a
that may be
Mariachi.
similar to Tomathis.
What? Wait. What brought what up? What was she bringing up?
The fact that he was just being cruel in
Oh,
general.
Oh my.
And she Thera says that I love him, but these attacks, they're too much. As he became more and more cruel, I escaped his presence, and I joined the parade and hope to start anew in Emudamir.
Why is he attacking you? What's his deal, man?
He wants me back. And then she looks at her pregnant belly and goes like,
Oh God.
he wants us back.
Oh. Anyone noticing Misa's would see that she has like a sour look on her face, like she's super angry. Inside, honestly. But she goes, "Don't worry, Miss. We'll protect you from Maracas, man. He won't touch you or the baby."
Well, he can
Is it a boy
bugger
or
right
a girl?
off.
Yeah.
And then she just goes like, it's fine. I mean, all he does is just try to ensue chaos. Ahem, Twig. You shouldn't worry about people like him. Once we get to Emudamir, all of this would be settled.
I believe that the job of making sure that it is able to be safe is not complete unless danger is unable to occur once more. as how would we be able to guarantee the safety of the float on its return trip without either taking care of the source or being there with it?
Oh, actually, the thing is, the float doesn't go back. We just are taken to Emudamir where we start our life anew.
Oh.
This,
Then we'll
this,
make sure Modemir is safe.
yeah.
We will-
Are you running
She,
away?
Hmm?
Are
Sorry?
you running away?
Yeah, she basically nods in acceptance and goes like, "Yes, I am nodding away.
Oh.
I am running away."
Oh,
Nodding.
I see. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm.
Same.
It's
Just go same.
it's the only it's the only thing that I must do in order to protect ourselves. And she looks at her belly again and the kids that she is taking care of.
Rana understands. Then we'll help you. We'll help you run away. We'll make sure she doesn't follow you. We'll cover your tracks. I'm good at that.
She
Rana clicks up
basically
some dirt.
she waves the enthusiasm and goes like, no, what we need to do is get to Emudamir and you just need the escort there.
Okay.
We can murder Maracas man for you.
She is basically embarrassed now. It's like, no, you don't need to do all of this. Just a simple
Yeah,
escort.
the DM is just like, please finish the task.
I pull out a dagger and I'm like, I can murder Mr. Maracas man for us.
It's supposed to be we like Rana's feeling a bit embarrassed. Like, yeah, let's just get to Amuda. God damn it.
Emudamir.
Amuda.
All right. Anything else you want to do before we move on to the next scene?
I guess we're just gonna make sure that the ship is safe. I'm gonna do a 1-8. I'm gonna do a 360 just to make sure there's nothing wrong with the ship, or that it can still function normally on the way there.
All right. So, as you are all basically getting your bearings back after that fight, you are before you disperse, you are all given by Thera a brooch of some sorts. She says it is a way of saying thanks that you really are keeping your end of the task, which is to protect them.
I mean, we're getting paid.
We certainly are getting paid.
The least we can do.
So yeah, she brings out the brooch for each of you, or yeah, for each of you, and this is actually a magical item.
Oh,
Oh,
what's it
Yeah.
look like?
This thing, it has it's a brooch, right? It is gilded with gold, and the central jewel is that of a deep red ruby.
Pretty.
It is a periapt of wound closure.
Terry,
Oh
how do
my.
you spell that? How do you spell
The
Periapt.
Periapt?
Essentially, if you go down, you don't need to save. You're safe.
yeah. I will poke it. I will keep poking it. I'm like, poke.
So eventually, you make your way to what seems to be a huge expanse of mountains,
Ooh.
and it seems like the parade is going into a hollowed out mountain.
Ooh.
This just seems
And
That sounds
dangerous.
dangerous.
the thing is, as you all approach the mountain, you are greeted by what seems to be a very diverse community of people. You see some lizard folk, you see some tieflings, you see some tabaxis. It's a very melting pot
Ooh.
of a community. And at the forefront is a big man, a really
Even
jolly-looking man.
how? Wait, compare to
Oh
Wreckage.
no,
How
Ra-
big?
Wreckage is still big. Wreckage is still
Okay,
big. Wreckage is
good to know.
I'm
big.
always big.
Wreckage is big in height and possibly in weight. This guy is big in weight.
Okay.
I am a full unit.
Full unit.
I am the float. Okay. So,
An absolute unit.
and you see that this man, he seems to be having a really happy disposition as he holds out his walking stick and opens up his arms and goes like, "Welcome, welcome, one and all of you, to Emudamir."
Are we here?
Amudamir.
We're here.
I did not realize
Yay.
that it was a city within a mountain.
I
It's
don't think. Is this a mountain?
inside the
Oh,
mountain.
Yes, it is inside the
We-
mountain.
We can go inside them. We can
The
go
mountain inside of a mountain inside of a
Wow.
mountain inside of a mountain.
Do you say this in character? You say this in character.
It echoes.
Like, oh, that's possible. Oh.
All right. So, the man introduces himself simply as the Paragon.
The Paragon. Rana's learning many big words today.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Gon.
He basically shakes your hand and laughs like, "What a nice young group of people," and he essentially welcomes each and every one of you, and he helps guide the floats inside the mountain. And
Including
as all of you, including Wreckage, Wreckage can fit the mountain. As
Cash can crouch.
the mountain. As everybody goes inside, you notice that the inside of this mountain is almost indiscernible of being a mountain, because surrounding you are different motifs, and kind of like that of stained glass. Like the entire area is that of stained glass, and it shows a beautiful depiction of. So, okay, just so that we're on the same page. So you're on a mountain, and imagine that it's a cone, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And the cone is hollow. The
Yeah.
entirety, the inside of that cone, shows the depiction of like people holding hands in an infinite circle of different races, and they look all happy and having fun.
I
Am
don't
I the
trust
only one?
this.
Yeah, am I the only one who finds disturbing
No,
somehow?
Oh,
I assume this is a land people thing, and I just like, oh, nice.
it's also depicted in beautiful stained glass.
I mean, it's very heartwarming. I mean, Rana does know, like, right, that Mudamir is supposed to be a place where people escape to, but it just feels a bit weird.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then you also notice at the very center of this settlement that you have entered, lies a floating azure crystal, a giant azure crystal.
And what,
And
pray tell, is that?
It's
you
a
ask
good
this to
rock
the paragraph,
candy.
Indeed.
right? So as you ask this to the paragon, he basically just mentions that, well, this is the peace stone.
Can I
It
do?
is
The
Oh,
piss-
no, go on, go on. The pistol.
no, not piston. That's at the back. The piston is at the back.
It is the stone of
The
peace, he
peace
says.
Oh, okay.
The peace stone is essentially the driving force of this community to help see a future, a brand new future where peace is done is basically spread throughout the land.
Can I squint at, like, can I, like, is there any kind of check I can do on the peace stone, like arcana or something? Like, what is it? Is it doing anything? Is it the, any magic or anything, or it's just a stone?
Sure. Arcana check.
Okay, arcana.
You,
Can
as you're
can
doing
I
this
run a check
Arcana
it
check.
as well?
Sure.
Okay.
As those who want to do Arcana checks are doing those, you are all being herded towards the crystal. It's almost like there's a town meeting happening in that area.
I got a 16.
I got a
16.
16 as well.
16. All
Woo.
right. With a 16, you know that this crystal houses very immense power.
Ooh, I do not trust.
You do not know what kind. All you know is that this thing is very much tied to the magical forces of this plane.
Okay, can
Oh
I
my.
give Rana a look? Can I just give Rana a look that like I also feel suspicious about it? I'm just like,
Yeah, I feel like three of us are like very sus about.
All right.
Zephyr is
Uh,
suspicious of the stone without knowing what it is, only knowing that it is floating, therefore it is magical, and therefore she does not like that.
that's a little terrifying.
Alright. So, as all of you approach, as everyone approaches the peace stone, um, the paragon basically goes that, come now, come now. May all the children come forth and please line up for you to be
Zephyr is going to
able.
hold them back,
Okay,
the members of the party.
I'm gonna hold
Alright.
Twig and Rana back. I know Rana's cautious already, but I just
Yeah,
hold Twig back.
Rakesh is also
Twig
Alright.
is not. He's
into
just having the
danger.
time of his life, and
For
suddenly
some reason,
everyone's grabbing him like, "What's going on?"
I can imagine Rickage also stepping forward. Can all the
Yeah.
children and Rickage. Okay. Wait, what are you saying,
So,
Michael?
so he's basically saying that everybody who was on the float, especially children, go
Especially children.
go and line up at the peace stone for them to according to the paragon to see if they are worthy of, well, no, not worthy,
Paragon's a
to
creep.
no, to see if they are capable of spreading peace.
Can we
Huh.
not go? Can we not go? I look
Sure,
at
I
the.
mean,
you're not being forced to. He's just
yeah,
inviting everybody who was on.
we're just bodyguards. We don't have to go. We don't have to go.
I know, but do we allow the people we're escorting to go?
Yeah.
She's pregnant.
Granted,
If they wish to live here, I believe it is a requirement.
for Thera, isn't she the head of the float? So, I suppose she has to.
Okay,
Alright.
I just watch Thera then as she goes, but I like specifically put Twig and
Random.
Rana on Rakesh.
Oh,
Like I put them on like the shoulders.
Twig, by the way, 1 minute is up. You'd have no third eye anymore.
Nice. I can't see if there's anything
I
special.
can't see anymore.
No.
So, you essentially see that the people who are lining up are just basically putting their hand on the peace stone, and nothing seems to be happening. And then, you see that the three children that Thera was taking care of are in the line,
Different.
and they look like they're really excited,
Okay.
and especially the one who is painted in blue, Rishi. He's up he's up first, and he excitedly puts his hand on the stone, and nothing happens. And he looks like he is disappointed, and he steps aside.
Oh.
And Next is Ahara.
Poor Rishi.
Ahara walks up, raises her hand, and before it could even touch the peace stone, suddenly the peace stone glows a faint azure. And you see that there are little wisps of azure light swirling down on Ahira. And they start dancing around her. And it almost, according to Ahira, feels like it's ticklish. And you see
Mike?
Oh dear.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
dear.
What do we
but
see?
oh,
What
no.
the?
Oh,
What
no.
did we see?
Oh,
What do we
no.
see, DM?
What happened? I need to know.
Michael
What is
cuts out in the
it?
middle of a sentence.
Twig's third eye has run out. No, we no longer
Yeah,
see.
poor-
Also, since Mike is, someone should
There we
probably. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Are you alright? What did we
what's the
see?
last thing? What's the last thing you heard?
You literally said you see and then cut out.
And then it's cut out.
And
You're
I'm
like,
like,
what do we
what
see,
do we
sir?
see?
Whose turn was it?
Sire.
Rishi or Ahira?
Hira.
It
Hira.
was after she said that it was ticklish, and we see.
Yeah. It was ticklish, and you basically see everyone in the general area, their jaw dropped and in complete amazement. And after a good second or two for everyone to process what they see, they all just yell in excitement, almost in celebration. And the Paragon basically goes like, uh, everyone, we have found a new peacesmith.
Oh. What?
Oh, oh,
Oh.
What in the bloody hell's a peacesmith?
All right, roll history checks. It's all of you.
Okay.
alright. Do I even know this?
You have to
History
roll a
is-
history check just
Oh,
to make sure.
oh, can I look at your character and like, can you slap me for guidance?
I have no bonuses. Let's see what
Oh,
happens.
I was rolling the wrong dice. Where is
Oh,
my
I'd
it's
say
ask you for
16.
guidance.
Where's
Yay,
my
slap me
D20?
for
Oh,
guidance.
here it is.
Slap me.
Really?
So I have guidance.
Across
Oh,
the
I got
face.
Stop it.
17.
Across the face.
Slap me for
Somehow
guidance,
Twig
cleric.
knows a lot.
Yeah.
At
Plus
17?
17 as well.
17.
Wait, Rakesh, did you give me guidance?
I gave you
Somehow
guidance.
Twig.
Yay!
Got a
I
17.
got slapped. That
I
is
got
a
a
that's
13.
16.
All right.
Oh. I as well
Uh,
have guidance. Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah, you can.
Yes. You
How
can
well, how much is that?
1d4.
One
just
D
1d4.
four. I have 17, 20, dirty
Alright.
20.
Now, for those that succeed DC 10, you all know that a peacesmith is that who are chosen by the peace stone to spread peace, basically.
Oh, these words are so
It's in the
big.
name.
Um,
It's in the name.
for those who succeed DC 15,
Oh,
you understand that there have been several heroes who have changed the world into something more positive and beautiful, and they have been previous peacesmiths.
I see. Okay.
Peace Corps. I see.
And for
Alright.
Rana, the only one who succeeded the DC 20,
Very smart.
this is as comparable as like the second coming.
The second
Finding the second coming.
coming. Oh,
That's a
jeez.
little sus. That's
So,
a little sus.
That
like-
is far too much to place on a small
We've been-
child.
We've been traveling with Jesus. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Essentially. Those who are
Mhm.
there are many peacesmiths that are like in the world.
Yeah.
However, to be one is that of a great honor because you are essentially uh destined for great destined to move the world
Rihanna doesn't
in
believe.
great strides.
This sounds like a corporation, like
That sounds like a cult.
yeah,
It
no,
absolutely
it sounds like
does.
when you're in when you get into a corporation, they're like, we are leaders in global movement. That's exactly what it sounds like, and Rihanna does not
We're
like
not
that.
employees
Rihanna
here, we're a
does not
family.
Yeah.
respect authority. But yeah, she's just squinting the whole time, like
Alright.
peace.
Zephyr's going to look to the
I
rest of
feel
the
like
party and just.
imagine if this were actually like a a very innocent thing. They're just spreading peace, and we're all just like, hello, sus.
Zephyr's going to look to the rest of the party and just. Should we check ourselves so that we can see if it is indeed accurate about placing such a burden on such a small child as she?
Should we go? Can we go up to the thing? Oh, I assume
Do you want?
is there only
volunteers or
one?
what?
Is there only one peace smith, or are there several?
No, there are
On-
several. There could be several peacesmiths. It's just that they're really rare
Right.
to come by.
All right.
This is
Rihanna's
Right,
like,
yeah.
the system is broken, and she wants to go. She wants to go up too. She joins.
Is this
kinda
like
wanna
the
try
like the Willy
too.
Wonka chocolate bars where you get like the golden ticket?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does not believe in it, but she wants to like prove that the system is broken, so she rushes.
That is effectively
It's
what
probably
Zephyr is
pushing-
doing as
Probably
well.
pushing people away as well. She has no social.
The system is broke, yo.
Just
The
a
system is
certain
broken.
stride.
Alright,
Get out of the way.
As
So
you
yeah, Twig wants to try as well
okay,
because
as
he's kind of
you-
curious and he doesn't want to leave Rena alone.
Yeah,
He
they
kind of follows
children,
behind her, like
two children
apologizing
running.
to everybody who's pushed.
Alright, so we have Rana and Twig that are trying,
And
or is it
Zephyr.
just Rana? Alright, Zephyr. Who else?
Both.
All right. I'll shadow them just to make sure that like they don't get hurt on the way there or accidentally touch the pea stone. The pea stone. Damn it.
Reg, what will I want to
Who's
imagine? Reg-
actually touching the stone?
Say that again.
Wait,
I'm not
Who's
gonna touch-
actually touching the
Me.
stone?
I touched the stone
Me
because
and
I rushed the
Me
party.
and Rena.
Yeah.
Alright, and also
Uh,
Zephyr, right? Or
Do I
alright.
do I would like to touch
The
the
Twig and
stone,
Rana, I think.
guess.
I feel like not everyone should be touching this stuff. This sounds okay.
I don't know. I'd be worried about Rana and try to remove her hand from
Okay.
touching the stone, but
The
accidentally
cat.
touch the stone.
Yeah. Rakej, how about
I
what is
come
Rakej?
from a land of many rocks. I don't need to touch another one.
This is entirely fair.
Rakesh! The children!
So funny.
Alright. So
I am not a child.
okay. So when
I
Rana
am 300 years old.
when Rana just pushes people aside and instantly just smacks her hand on the stone, says that the system,
This bad boy, the system is broke.
yes, the system be broke, y'all. And you see that the stone basically does nothing.
Dang it. It's broke.
And
Looks like it's fine.
How about everyone else? Does it react to anyone?
for Zephyr, when you slowly put your hand on the stone, you don't get a response as well.
Okay.
Twig, when you put your hand on the stone,
Oh,
Oh,
suddenly it glows a faint azure light.
Oh no. Twig! No! Twig, no!
at least it didn't blow up.
Yeah, at least. And you see now that there are small sparkles again just dancing around you that bathe
Right.
you in azure light. And
We have
everybody
twins in the
again
party.
and everybody again just shouts for joy.
Rana
And-
pouts. She's jealous.
No reaction when Misa touches it, right? Right?
No
Yeah.
reaction when Misa touches.
Okay, good.
It's
Good, good,
Twig.
good. Thank you.
Everyone's just calling his name frantically and he's just like confused. It's like, I didn't expect anything would happen.
Okay,
But he kind
I
of
get
had
really
Rana.
protective-
It's like,
I get really protective of Twig because I don't want them to like pull him away from the party or make him do something. So I just
Yeah.
stand near him.
Yeah, they're all just celebrating. It's like the Paragon has said again, it's like, we have found another peacemith.
How is
Huzzah!
it so fun? So comfy.
I put a hand like right in front of Twig just to make sure that nobody touches him.
He's just
Do
gonna
not
hold your
allow
hand.
anyone to place up to undo a burden on you.
Rihanna's a bit pouty. She's like, I mean, like she didn't believe in the crystal, but she's also kind of upset. The crystal did not choose her.
Oh, baby!
And
Oh,
she's not saying anything.
Rihanna.
She just crosses her arms and just kind of pouts at the crowd and whispers again, I knew it was broken.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Rihanna.
So each and every one of you are basically approached by fear during the celebration of newfound peacemates. And Thera just goes like, well, never knew a peacemith would be found in the bodyguards I would be hiring. Look, we're here now. We're here at Emudamir, and we, as far as I know, are safe from from my former consort's attacks. But I do want to thank you. I do want to thank each and every one of you for escorting us and guiding us through this. And we would, well, she pats her belly a bit and she goes, we would like to offer you our utmost thanks. And she gives you the rest of the pay
Yeah.
for this.
Money,
For
money, money,
this
money, money, money,
job.
money, money.
Thank you. Are you sure you're
Cute.
going to be okay here? This place isn't exactly. And then she doesn't know how to exactly say that. It gives her the heebie-jeebies. So she's like, "Are you sure you'll be okay in this place alone?"
She goes like, yes. Especially with the peacemith among us, I would have no doubts that we will find, well, peace here.
That's
Never
a child,
placed to-
sir. Ma'am, that's a child.
Never place too great a burden
That's
upon
an
a
act-
child.
that is a whole ass baby.
Allow her to grow up as a child before placing any
Exactly.
burden on her.
Yeah, she should be having fun and stuff. And besides, she's a friend. I want to make sure she's okay.
So, I mean, you're a peacemith, too, aren't
Yes,
Right.
But
I forgot.
they shouldn't be doing anything they don't want to until they're old enough. Okay, Twig? You don't have to do anything you're not supposed to.
Okay.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
She smiles at the concern and she just goes, of course. I'm pretty sure the people of Emudamir would want them to lead and live healthy life.
Okay. Well, I guess we could stay here for like overnight or something. Just to see.
You are actually free to stay overnight if you want.
Will anything suspicious happen? Like Rana wants to know a bit more about Emodmir, so she
Before
asks
they leave.
Party like, should we stay here a bit? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
do you guys want to
The rest-
stay
yeah.
overnight here?
The rest of the party.
We have
We
little
could, like,
reason to
we-
not at this point.
Yeah, we could investigate around. See what's. It's very sus.
Alright.
It is incredibly suspicious.
I hope this
Wait.
place is a nice place and nothing weird's going on, but
Yeah.
you know, Akira got picked, so I feel like I have to stay to see if she's okay.
Yeah.
We play humans in houses together. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen.
We formed a bond.
Alright. because I didn't quite foresee that we would take that much time for the first part of this mod.
It's okay.
We can call this a session, and I can run the next half of it for free if you want.
Oh.
For the so that I don't leave it on a cliffhanger.
That is
Okay,
entirely
yeah,
fair, and up to you.
Next week this time. Will that be alright?
Yeah, whenever you guys are free, but this is essentially if it's all fine with you guys, this is the end of the session.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes.
That was
This is
so
super fun.
fun.
Our party has so much chemistry. Can I just say? That's amazing.
Yeah.
I
Indeed.
love your
Yeah,
characters so much. I love
for a
every single one of
mismatch.
them.
Yeah, for a like a weird sort of like band of characters, I'm surprised that we get along.
I am glad that I'm getting tandemed with the cleric. Just saying. Interesting. Really interesting.
All right. For the purpose of everything, everybody long rest, which means
Yeah,
HP goes full, every
spell
resources gets
slots.
filled.
Yeah.
Um, so no problem. We will continue. The next session will pick off for
From
when
it.
we left it. So when you guys are going to spend downtime in Emudamir and decide to go take a rest, basically.
Alright. Okay,
Okay.
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 The stream is still going. Is
Yeah,
still
it's still
playing.
ongoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can
I usually watch a lot of YouTube videos, so isn't this the part where we just plug everything?
Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go in an order, I guess. S we'll do Michael last. We'll go in the order of the players. I'm sorry, I'll go first since I went last time. But yeah, I mean, I am streaming this, so yeah, follow me if you haven't at Umi's. Well, apparently we'll be streaming again, probably at the same time next week, hopefully. So,
Yeah.
both me and Malora are streaming it, so you can follow both of us on Twitch for the next part of this, and I'll put the VOD also on YouTube.
As will
But
I.
yeah, who's next? I think I'll just go from the order of who's on my stream, on my stream overlay. Yumi, how was the session? And also plug yourself
Oh
again.
boy. No, I enjoyed it so much, and I love your characters and the dynamics so much. Like, Rana is so cute. Like, Zephyr is like the only smart person in this group. Misa is like cute, is super cute too, and Rakesh is great.
Kedge is so funny.
It's just amazing. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, he's an icon, honestly.
He's an icon. He is
Nothing
a
without the rest of
unique
the team.
cleric.
An
Nothing
icon
without
and
the
an
rest of the
icon.
team.
Yumi, you're
Oh,
so
but-
shy.
Yeah, as for plugs, well, my Twitter is right there, and I'm not streaming yet, but I will eventually put my Twitch links in my Twitter, so if you guys ever want to check me out or for some reason follow me,
Yeah.
I'll put that stuff in there soon.
Oh, also a cute thing I think about the three VTubers who are with us, me, Yumi, and Malor. We're all like fantasy themed actually.
Indeed.
Yeah. Malor is a knight. Yumi is a dragon. And I am a
Yeah.
princess, one of
King
those.
of Frogs, I believe it was.
A princess. One of those
Prin-
things.
Either doesn't matter. She's a frog now.
enough.
Doesn't matter. Wumi's a frog now.
I could have sworn that was what it was originally. Or at least
But
at one point.
next, yeah, a princess at one point. Sunshine, how was the session and yeah, socials.
I had so much fun actually. I honestly like usually vibe a lot with like random parties, but I see our chemistry like really organic, and I'm really happy for that. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook page. I guess I'm on Twitch too sometimes, but not as often. I hope you guys get to follow me, and yeah, follow me in my voice acting journey. I hope you guys like the voice I picked out for Misa.
Oh yeah, Sunshine is a voice actor.
It
Yeah.
is quite delightful.
I swear, one
Yeah.
day, Sunshine, I will make you a VTuber avatar and you will join us.
Wow.
you, will, you will join us.
Join the VTuber void.
Yeah. Okay, Malor, how was it?
It was a lovely session and I cannot wait for next week. It was truly a delight to see how all of our characters were able to interact with one another. And I would say more in depth, but it has already been said and there's no good reason to repeat what has been said once more.
Okay, thank you so much. Also, yeah, your socials. You're also streaming this. Thank you so much,
Indeed.
Malor.
I am
Kat.
Glade both on Twitch and on YouTube. Yes, on YouTube technically, but also on Twitter. On Twitch, however, it is all lowercase.
Okay. Yay. Kaz. Our popular. Oh, also Malor. Everyone keeps saying your voice is.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad
the
I'm going
fan
to hear
favorite.
that.
I love
Your
it.
voice
I love
is
it.
great.
Yeah. Okay,
Really,
Kaz.
Regal. No, yeah, I agree.
A night has to be regal.
Like, yeah, right. It was a really fun time. It was like really fun to get back into D&D again, and I mean, it's just a fun like group to just bounce like ideas off of, and just bounce like, it's really just personalities off of.
Yeah.
But yeah, like really excited for next round, see where this stone goes and how this is all gonna play out. But yeah, you personality via art, illustration, or just dumb things I retweet. Find me on Instagram, or you can find me on Twitter at by QAZ the artist.
Are you going to upload your? Because Kaz has like a bunch of drawings of wreckage, and you should upload it, man. I feel like people would love to see them. Yeah. So yeah, follow Kaz.
Please.
Make like a big combined like post of like all the things I've been sketching. But yeah, I'll do something like that.
Just a whole like collage of the scripted.
People demand wreckage content.
Yeah. I do too. I want more.
Yeah.
Deliver.
Okay.
Promise to deliver.
Also, and then lastly, our DM Michael. How? Yeah.
I got a little bit ahead of myself. I didn't know we were already approaching the 4th hour mark at just the half of this mod. But yeah, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did.
We had so much fun. Thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah,
Indeed.
dude, it was great.
Thank you for the service.
You're a wonderful DM.
Thank you so much. So yeah, for those who are watching, I can also DM for you guys. For now, okay. So to clear things up, basically I'm doing this because again, family member has not family member, loved one, a close family friend, has been affected by COVID. Specifically, well, I don't know if I can say who it is, but it's a close family friend. Now, good news and the best news that I've had all week, they are recovering. Everyone in the family is recovering.
Yay!
Oh, glad am I to hear that.
Fantastic.
That's good.
I'll still help with the bills because there's a lot of it. But I have talked to them, so basically what I got from this session, 100% will go to them. But they did say that they would like to at least let me have some.
Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah, essentially what I'm saying is if you guys also want to play D&D, you can always hit me up in my socials. So at wanderingdm21 on Twitter and facebook.com/wanderingdm21.
Also,
Just
wait. I will also shout out because there people actually people donated during the stream.
Aw.
We have 3 people who donated Kofi's. I'll send it to you after
Oh,
mine.
thank you so much.
But
Thank you.
we have Spooky Little Boy, which is Bark. It's in the chat if I believe.
God.
And what they said is, "Dang, nice, love the D&D." And then second person who donated is just named Best Mod, but I know who this is.
Ah.
Best Mod is basically one of my stream mods, Citrixes, also donated, and then he just
Aw.
I don't know how to say this. Colon 3C, you know, like the face, like the cat face
Yes.
with like the
Yes.
paw. Yeah, the colon 3C, and that's Coach. They put a fake name. Koshin one donated the Kofi. That's one of my favorite K-pop idols
Yeah.
right now. Koshin one donated a Kofi. I know it's one of my friends donated. But yeah, they also donated a Kofi for Michael.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
Yeah.
It will all go to them. The so yeah, if you guys would like to play D&D, whether it be with a group of friends that you have who want to get into it as well, or with random people that I will assure are good people, then just hit me up. And yeah, I plan for this to be a thing that I might do at the side. So I will have my job and then I will have a side job. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Malar,
That's amazing.
Malar, you say I want Malar to be the one to say goodbye before I end the stream because everyone seems to be such a big fan.
In that
Okay.
case, I fare thee all well. We shall see one another again next week, perhaps other days. And I hope that you
Hell
all have a
yeah.
wonderful day. May all
Yeah,
your
we'll just
tomorrows
post.
be greater.
Yay. We'll post the next stream on our Twitters. Bye. I'm gonna
Bye.
end the stream, but
Thank
we
you
can.
guys so much.
Oh god.
Okay, there. I'm. Oh,